Now, there's a lot of other spas that you could do in order to could just, like how she say, you get that pussy wet, but you could get it wetter. You could make it come and not even penetrate the pussy. So make sure you guys share the room, ping up some people, because tonight is going to be a hot topic tonight. So as women, we have so many other little spots that turn us on, right? Do you do you think men actually would take the time? I just think if they actually took the time, because you know how we were playing the last room, if they took their time, maybe women wouldn't be acting like that towards them. You know, if they just knew how to please us, not just the pussy, we'd be good.
Yes, I mean, I'm telling y'all, like that is the biggest. Like seriously, I have to train them because I can't play when it comes to sex. It's an experience, and I need to have fun, and we both need
And
to get
that's the
something
thing,
out of it. And I don't need you
right?
just going straight to the pussy because I feel like when you get up in there, you get too excited.
Yeah,
It need
that's the
I need to be
thing.
excited, and just because
They
I'm
want
wet don't mean I'm ready.
exactly. They think that we're ready. It's like, no, we're not. We're like pre-game ready, but you
Yes,
have to get us ready.
we pregame.
Get us ready.
Get me
We
ready.
want
There's
you.
man. Get
Make
on
me
my
really
neck,
want
touch my
you.
titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Right. So I feel like a lot of times that, like tonight, I'm trying to see if I can get some more men in here in a minute, because they need to learn something. Because I feel like they just go straight for the pussy. It's like, well, yeah, the pussy feels good, but what about the rest of me? Shit, they want to be kissed. They want to be touched. They want that
They
too.
they want the whole treatment. I'm like, what make you think I want this half-ass
Exactly.
treatment?
Uh, get it all nasty. Get it all in there. That's what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Have fun with me.
Have
I'm giving
fun
you
with
to
me. I got all these goodies
right.
that you
I'm
ain't
giving
got.
you my body to enjoy. Make me enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
I think the men are scared to come in right now. That's what it is.
And they don't want to get owned in the sex ed
No,
room
they
the way
don't
they
want to
got
hear the
owned when it
truth.
came to men.
Yeah. It's like,
So busy thinking
hmm.
they know everything. Come on, get schooled up in here.
Yeah, they think they know everything. No, they don't. They don't know how to get. Because if they knew everything, oh, we women would be satisfied.
They don't even like. I feel like sometimes they jump in there like it's a damn marathon. Like, sir, can we just
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
like
what's your
they don't
rush? What's the
understand that
rush?
we need the whole experience for this to count as good sex for us. Y'all, it's good sex because you got to come. It's more
right,
than that for us.
right. And
Yes. And I don't think they really,
and they just
I
want to
like how
just
you said that.
dive in there. It's like seriously, it's like nothing else. Like okay, then you just want to fuck. Okay, we could just fuck, but it's still I still want to enjoy it. Make
What you
me
what you trying
want
to
it.
enjoy? What you trying to enjoy, man? What you talking about, man?
I'm talking about okay, we're talking about erogenous zones besides the pussy. That how a lot of men just go right straight to the pussy when you could get us off, you could get us, actually to come in other ways without penetration. And we're talking about it's like shit.
Uh-huh.
I want you to enjoy my body. If I'm giving myself to you, you should be enjoying my body, not just my pussy or my
So what
mouth.
you what you want a nigga? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that mouth, but um,
Right. But that's what
but
I'm saying.
but
Get me to that point right now. Get me to that point that I want to go down and give you in my mouth, and then get me to the point that I really want you,
so
you
what you
know.
want? What you want a nigga to do? That's the thing. You gotta tell a nigga what you want a nigga to do. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
and this is what it is. It's basically erogenous zones besides the pussy. It's foreplay.
Oh, so you just want a nigga to play with you? But I mean, like specifically with you though. I mean, like every woman's different. What you talking about? Like what you talking about for you?
For me, well, like I just said, it's
Hold
like
on.
a
Before you
woman like
start, let me get my
myself.
notes out. Before you start, let me get my notes out.
You're gonna start typing or writing. You're gonna have to type. You
Hold
better
on.
make sure you
No,
know
no,
how
no,
to
no.
type fast because I'm about to go
I
ahead and
like
say
pen
stuff.
and paper. Well, that's why I'm saying slow down just 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like to jump straight into it. Y'all women don't got
Saying,
no. I like to
I
jump straight
want
into it.
okay, like if it was. okay, let's say the first time, I want to
Mm-hmm.
give a really good impression, first
Mm.
impression, and I want to make sure he gives a really good impression. I mean, unless you just want to do it one night, then okay, whatever. But I still, no matter what, make me enjoy it. I mean, don't just you want just a pussy and then go buy your one of those fake pussies, That's all you want. But enjoy
So you,
everything, from head to
so you,
toe, everything.
oh, head to toe. So you want them toes touched
Those
on too.
toes too.
Them toes.
Shit.
Okay.
Why not? I had the legs up in the air and he's sucking on my toes. I mean, that's how you're gonna get it in the pussy, so you
Right.
might as well do that.
I'm not gonna,
And I
I'm
don't
not,
mean just go ahead and do just foreplay, but then in the act, the whole thing too. It's like, come on,
I was gonna cut up, but I'm not gonna cut up. I know what you want. I understand.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
talking
real.
about, because I mean, if you really, there's men out there that again has said, like yourself, that you like to watch a woman come. So why not in
Definitely.
foreplay try to have her
Calm.
try to
Yeah, for sure.
come,
Yeah, for sure. I used to date this
without
one shorty.
penetration. So you could go ahead and be sucking her titty. You be sucking a woman's titties the
Yeah.
right way. She could come.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that I used to date this one shorty years ago where she like to, you know what I'm saying, have her titty sucked on and she would damn near come and if I was sucking on her titties and shit. So
Yeah,
I understand what you're talking about. Ain't nothing
Well, I
wrong with
came
that.
to the right place.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong
you're at
with
the
that.
right place. You
Hey,
got
bro, said
lost.
I'm in the right place.
I got
Hey,
lost in the
yeah, man.
hallways.
I know it's all good, man. You found the zone. You in the zone
Oh,
now.
I'm
You
in
don't
the
even
zone.
worry about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
I think Yaz was talking about she wants somebody to play with her feet before they fuck. So, which ain't nothing
I
wrong
said
with
head
that.
to toe.
You said don't forget them toes. I don't play.
I
That's
Right,
what you
head to
respect
said.
that.
toe.
Don't
Right,
forget
don't
them
forget the
toes.
toes.
Right.
I
I said,
respect.
yeah, especially shit. Like, okay, I'm just saying, there's certain positions, like I said, legs up in the air. That why not? If they're
Hell
up in the air right
yeah.
by your
Ain't nothing
face,
wrong with
why not
that.
suck on
Man,
them?
it's only right.
Ain't
You
nothing
gotta
wrong with
say hi
that.
to the neighbors. You gotta say hi to
Right.
the neighbors, man.
Right.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And
Yeah.
there's
For
different.
real.
We're talking about different other spots that women do
Yeah, ain't
like
nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, that's why I was saying for you. Like, I mean, Dominican. What you looking for, Dominican? What you looking
Hey
for?
yo, it's a second. That's it. Still calling the Dominican. That's cool.
I know. Only real niggas know that's a Dominican real.
Yeah,
Like
it's
every
real.
only
That's
real
only
niggas know that's
only day
Dominican.
ones, yo. Only day
Yeah,
one.
only day one's gonna know that's Dominican.
Um, for me, like I like when the man like nibbles on my earlobe a little bit. That should be ooh.
Oh, I love doing shit
Stuff
like that.
like I don't know. I like bites all over a little bit actually. So
Okay. What do you call a nigga like that? Like, I don't know where I think I got that from my older sister. My older sister used to play with my ears and shit, like when I was a kid and shit. And then I started doing it. Like I just started playing on my ears and shit. Like I don't know what it is. Like I just like
yeah, I
doing
don't know
it.
what it's
They
What do
call
you
about.
it
what do you what do you
irrealistic. They
call a
call it.
per
They
yeah?
call it
What do you
irrealistic. They call it irresistible.
really for real? Oh,
Yeah.
you funny as hell.
No,
You funny as
it's
hell.
just so weird.
I'm like,
No, I was wondering. I
I'm
mean,
like,
like, if that's even a real
I'm
thing.
like,
I don't know if that's a real thing like that, but yeah, because I like shit like that. Everybody don't like shit like that, but I don't know. I like shit like that. Like I mess
yeah,
with my babies. I be messing with their ears and shit. And they be looking at me like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But that's because niggas did it to me, so I don't know what it is. Like I just like playing.
Yeah, so when you do it to yourself, it's like a self-soothe now. It's a
Yeah,
that's what you're associated with. It's almost an
yeah.
autopilot.
And you know it's crazy because it's so many different types of ears. Like you got niggas with attached lobes and you got niggas with detached lobes as well. So it's like, I don't know. I like detached lobes. I like playing with a detached earlobe, if that makes sense. I don't
Yeah,
know
if it's
why. I don't
all
know how
one
that
ear,
makes.
it's a little weird. Then yeah,
Yeah,
that's
see, that's
different.
crazy. You understand that. Yeah, you understand me. Yeah, I get you.
I see what you said, Ty. Yeah, we on the same page. Or like I like that little
Yeah,
just that little brush
yeah,
behind my
all over.
knee, inside my thighs, that kind of thing. Light touches like that. Yeah, that kind of thing too.
Yes.
Or down my
Yes.
back. I got a deep like I don't know what it is. I thought something was wrong with my spine, but I have like a dip in my back. If you touch that, I'm let's go. Sir, what are you doing? Stop playing with me. Like ready to go.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes,
I like
yes.
Yeah, my weakness is the back. If you touch my back,
Oh, okay.
kissing or licking, that's yeah, that's my weakness right there.
Oh, look like I know exactly what I'm doing now. Okay, say less. Okay. All right.
That part, yeah.
I'll
Say
become
less.
submissive.
High
Yeah.
submissive. Is that what they call it
Yep,
That's
nowadays?
hold
the
them like a
Yeah,
point.
stroller,
And
sure
I
will.
think
What they
that's the
call
point
it,
of the
bro, that
foreplay because that's what
nowadays.
it does. To me,
exactly.
I let all my guards down in that foreplay and I
Yeah.
become
Oh, okay.
whatever freak you need.
Okay.
There you go. See, there you go. That's how it's supposed
So
to be. You do something to make her submissive at first. Go ahead and give her that pleasure at first. Make tease her. Tease that pussy. Get her wet where she can't take it no more.
Now
yeah,
that
I
I don't got no
understand.
hair,
I
touching
understand
my head
completely.
does it too now too. Now that I
Oh,
can feel it
yeah.
closer to my scalp, oh yeah, it be giving me tingles. I never knew that was a thing, but
Oh, that's
it be
real
giving me
though.
tingles just
I
in the
know.
right.
Nothing
I'm like,
wrong with that.
oh,
Yo, bro, yo, cause I ain't have a Caesar in like almost 12, 13 years, yo. She right though.
Right.
A girl touching on your, yeah.
That
You got a
take you
low
to
cut.
enough. Oh, you
Yeah.
saying, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like my shorty sometimes she'll play in
Oh,
my hair sometimes.
oh,
There's nothing
playing,
wrong with
yeah.
that.
You get playing with
You know
your
what I'm saying?
scalp,
My hair
yeah.
was longer than it is now, like a year, so maybe like 2 years ago. Now I'm getting back to, you know what I'm saying? My hair getting longer now, but like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might like to pull your dreads or your locks and shit.
Yeah, I like
That
that
nigga,
though.
ain't nothing wrong with that. That
I
just let
ain't
me
mad
say,
at
oh,
that.
you trying to get, it's like, oh, you trying to get active. Okay, let's get active then. Okay,
Fact.
don't pull my damn, no, I ain't bet. Pull my hair. Okay, bet.
I don't
Trying to get
mind that
active?
shit. I don't
Yeah.
mind that shit. Shorty mess with my son, man.
You gotta be, yeah, you gotta let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know how you moving, you know what I'm saying? Let them know how you feeling, let them know how you moving and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I mean, it really depend on the woman too, because some women just kind of like taking it. They just like being there, you know what I'm saying? Like being in that atmosphere. So, I mean, it's good to hear from y'all though, like what the women talking about. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially after that
Well,
law
yeah.
talk to
I mean,
yeah.
that's the thing again, if you communicate this stuff to your partner, well, let him know what you like. Especially if he knows you're gonna be submissive. They like to take control. Or you want them to think they're gonna take control at first.
Yes.
Then who takes over after that? The women do. Because we'll get on top
Fact.
of that mountain. We'll climb that mountain until we get out to the top and then go down.
Yes, Meg, I agree. Communication is super important. Like, I think that is important because I want you to learn me. So it's important
Yes.
for me to be able to tell you what it is I like. You ain't gonna just know. So it's important for me to tell you. Now, if you don't follow them instructions, I will have a problem.
Yeah, I mean, they could go ahead and try first, I mean, they could go ahead and try to see where you might like it, because all they had to do is touch the right spot and we react,
Yeah,
different.
paying
We react to
attention.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pay attention. Or if not, yes, we'll go ahead and set you the rules down, let you know, okay, well, we'll draw you a picture. It's like right here, right here, right here, right there. Go ahead and hit all those spots and you'll be good.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Me as a man, like I had like my first encounter, like let's say we haven't talked about it, right? Let's say I meet somebody, we haven't talked about it, probably talked a little bit, but we ain't talk about sex, right? And she's giving me fellatio, right? And while she's giving me fellatio, I'm saying, nah, do this, do that, nah, take it or whatever, whatever, spit on it, whatever it is, right? I'm
Uh-huh.
doing that the first time doing that with, I'm already saying anything. Why can't women do that? Why is it such a, I want you to just find out because you'll know when it happens, and why is it such a go and find it out type of thing
for me,
for
I felt like
y'all
it was a
versus
part of my submission. Like you the
Yeah,
dominant one,
right,
figure it out. Like, but then I got
right.
grown. It was like, okay, motherfuckers ain't mind readers. Everybody, even what he did with the last chick, he don't know
True,
if I like that or not. So instead of
true.
you trial and error. We don't have time for that here. I like this, and that. But at first, yeah, it was definitely a part of. I felt like it was supposed to be part of my. Like I'm not supposed to tell him nothing. He just know. He the dominant one. He got it.
You're
Like
right.
that's it.
You're so right.
Yeah, but everyone's not the same though, so I look at it like that. You know what I mean?
Well, it's most,
So
a
if you
lot
have,
of people, again, it's like at first, when you first hook up, you're not really thinking about it. You're just trying to see what they're going to do, what each of you are going to do, how you turn on are you on with them, what are you going to do? So, again, it's always about first impression. You want to make sure you do it right the first time so they could come back and get it another time.
Yeah, that's a
So,
fact. Yeah, that's
but
a
isn't
fact.
that more work? Isn't that more work for y'all, kinda? Right? Wouldn't that seem a little more what's the word?
well, I'm not saying the
Counterproductive?
first time, but shit,
Is it
you
like
guys
kind
might.
of counterproductive? Because you get to know each other about everything else, right? When you're talking before you have sex, right? So, and I'm not chastising any women here or any. I'm not chastising women. I'm just really asking a real genuine question, right? Um.
Yeah, for sure.
So why wouldn't it make you're asking about everything about the person before you even get to that intimate moment, right? And if sex is an important thing, of course everybody want to be pleasured, right? Um, wouldn't that be like a certain thing in the conversation as well?
It's not something that a lot of people talk about anyways, though. I mean, you do talk about, you might talk about the basic thing, how you like to do a favorite position, maybe, or whatever, but you're not really going into details of what each other likes
I
because
understand
you're
it.
really not going to know until you actually do it the first time. You might know some things that they do like or they might not like how they react, but you're not going to know everything. That's why, that's when we say, we don't have time for this if you're not gonna really try or whatever. Let me tell you what I like. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know what I like, so you know what you're doing next time. Not saying it in a bad way, but I'm saying it like if you want to go ahead and have sex with me again, you need to go ahead and pleasure me, not just the pussy.
All right, if I may.
It's not just about the pussy. I mean, yeah, you want to enjoy the pussy in the mouth, but get us to that moment that we want to go ahead and go down on you, or to get to that point where we want to go ahead and fuck. Then.
But see, that's what I was speaking on when it comes to foreplay. If I got to come back to it. Um, when it, like the brother mentioned fellatio. Okay, I had to Google that shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So, I want to use the proper language and
Wow.
not be
Right.
so explicit.
Oh,
But
we are explicit here.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
just like words, so I use word.
yeah.
Don't mind me.
I mean, it was great. And I have OCD when it comes to them, and I go searching, and then I'll be in the Latin and English dictionary trying to see what's what. Um, but realistically, like that also goes into like the foreplay of it all. Because if you are with a new partner, you look to be sensual, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you're having, intimate encounters, some things don't always allow for words. Now, after a while, if it's still the same little, okay, I'm a bop, 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 and a boop, 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 and a wow,
Right.
we done, then it's like, okay, baby, let me tell you something.
Right.
Let's
Exactly.
let
Because
me
that's when you
let me
want to work.
assist.
That's when you work on the relationship, or the relationship that you have at that moment, because you want to work on the relationship inside the bedroom. So, like you said, after a while, I'll give you a couple of tries, but after a while, it's like, come on, let's go ahead and step it up. Give me what I want.
But I know I was a manipulator when it came to sex, and so I'm a healer. I like to touch and feel. So it's like I pay attention to the veins, the blood, the heart, and all of
Right.
that, and the vibrations of what's going on through a body. So you know what I'm saying. I know,
Hmm.
okay, maybe not this and maybe that, but I have found there are some men that have other areas that are very sensitive, and I also have found men that are afraid of like releasing to the point where like allowing a woman to actually have more control from a, I want to say, a mental standpoint when it comes to sex. Like they be
Yeah.
running when you really get them stimulated, like, oh shit, she's gonna knock me over.
Right.
They
They don't want to.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Dif-
fear of
yeah,
like letting go, relaxing type thing. But you know, because it's always expected for there to be domination from the masculine side of things. But I'll stop talking and keep going as the conversation grows.
you're right though, and they don't expect the woman to be as dominant like that, Why can't the woman go ahead and take lead or show you other pleasure zones that you're gonna enjoy, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the whole thing is that you're communicating this inside the bedroom with your partner. So if you want to try something and you think that you're gonna enjoy, why not try it with your partner? You just have to communicate with them. There's nothing wrong with communicating your fantasies or your desires that you want to be somehow, be pleasurable. You want to enjoy it at the fullest with your partner.
Definitely.
I
Let me feel them veins grow.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's sacred. That's sacred. That's that sacred energy.
Uh-huh. That's why I
That
don't
is
Yep.
give it
that
out all the time, because you
sacred.
know.
Exactly. You put it away. You know.
uh,
Ty, you were gonna say something?
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you
Oh no,
loud
no,
and
no. Go
clear.
ahead. No, no, no. I'm listening to y'all. My bad.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
sometimes I realize men don't always put you in a position to like have that discussion, because I feel like sometimes I've been in situations where men have kind of talked themselves up to how great they're going to be. So you want to give them that opportunity to show you what they're getting ready to show you. Show you
Right.
what it is that you feel that you're so great at. And sometimes they just don't got it. And so that's when you have to communicate it.
And again, they're not gonna know you off bat what you like. Every woman is different,
Yeah, that's what
you
they
know?
learn. Every woman's different.
So so yes, it's okay for them to show what they got in the beginning, but then, it gets to that point. If you're still fucking with each other, you wanna start knowing a little bit more about each other's bodies and what you enjoy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not always gonna be. You know what I mean? It's not always gonna be a certain thing. Like you gotta kind of be. I don't know, man. I mean, like the way this is going, it's almost like as if you're talking about an.
Like a what? You
Yeah,
cut
you
off.
breaking up, bro. You're in the matrix, bro.
I wanted to hear what he had to
Hey,
say.
Somebody you're
Ty.
familiar
I
with.
know.
Yeah, if you talk about
Yeah,
somebody you're
Ty.
familiar with,
Ty,
they didn't been there already.
You had broke up.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I was saying, it sounds like if we're talking about somebody that you're unfamiliar with, and this is a link up situation where you've been talking to somebody and y'all linking up for the first time. Yeah, man, you're gonna have that situation where he may not know your spots immediately because he has to learn you, right? But if you talk about somebody that's experienced with you, particularly, they know was you already good, you good to go. If you into that person, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to have to do too much to get you to go. You know what I mean? So then when they in you having action, you know what I'm saying, you handling your business right then and there. Like you gonna know your woman. Once you dealing with a woman that you've been dealing with before, you're gonna know what's going on. Especially if you talking to her the way you're supposed to be talking to her and getting her to open up to you. You know what I'm saying? And express herself like about what she needs and how she needs the shit. So, you know what I'm
And a
saying?
lot of
That's
times though, I'm sorry to cut you off, Ty.
you fine.
Okay, all I wanted to say though is like it's different in different age groups because when you're in your 20s, as women, we just starting to learn about our bodies, so we don't really know much about what we do like, and we probably don't have those partners at that time that take the time to to see what I like or I'm just starting to learn my body. When you're in your 30s, start to learn a little bit more. But I know as myself right now in my 40s, I feel everything. Like Rain says, I feel every vein. It's like every touch. Like my senses are like heightened a little bit more. Where I enjoy just the penetration. The way it feels, the veins, or the way he touched me. Like I say, my weakness is my back. So every time he touched me in the back, oh yeah, I'll be submissive. I'll let you do whatever you want to do at that point. But it takes a person to actually understand if they take their time to know your body. But a lot of times we don't have time. Like Dominican said, we don't have time. I'd rather go ahead and tell you straight out. Why not? Let you know what I like. If you want to pleasure me, pleasure me. I'm telling you what I like.
So you said in your 20s. Well, for me, in my 20s, I can say it was more so being able to voice what I like, not,
Yeah.
not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're a horn dog, you're a horn dog.
Right.
Um, so like it's just more so wanting to find the right space to say it. But I also believe that in each encounter, things, kind of switch up, and you might look up and one day it's like a no, don't go there, and the next day it's like please touch there, right
Right.
there.
So,
So it has to take a person who's mentally like comfortable with being able to engage with their partner doing sex. Like, why couldn't you just talk? A lot of people get caught up on what they doing
yeah.
in porn, yet again, that false conversation. Oh my, yeah, daddy. No
Right. And look
bullshit.
at the porn.
Let
Look
me
at the porn
uh,
videos
uh,
itself.
let me ask y'all a question too. Like, okay, so since we brought up porn in general, right? So your first time, sometimes for adolescence, which is somewhat unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? You may come into contact with porn at a real early age. We all know that's not necessarily the way it's supposed to go. But for y'all, particularly when y'all watch porn, what are y'all really looking at? Are y'all looking at just how to do shit, or are y'all looking at how it's supposed to be done to you? You get what I'm saying? What is the real thing you know what I mean? That teaches y'all. Like as a guy, obviously, I'm looking at, okay, I can turn, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can flip over, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, whatever. Right? Like, cause I'm the one performing,
Oh,
right?
but
But for y'all, what
When
are
I watch
y'all, you know what I'm
porn,
saying?
I'm just bored. I just watch porn. I like porn.
I didn't watch porn ever to learn anything because men actually taught me that in real life. I'm a hands-on person. When I'm watching porn, I'm watching, yeah, what I want done to me. It's woman focused. I'm the center of attention. I'm,
Mm.
I'm the one getting the play. I'm
Yeah,
the
I
one being
watch
focused
porn
on and
and
taking
the same
time
thing
with
happens.
like that.
Yeah,
So
the same
I
thing
never
happens.
used it
So either
to
way.
learn
Let
anything like that
let
because I
let the
figured I
shorty
would
rock
have
out,
to
bro.
learn.
Young Lord. Let
I
the
figured
shorty
I would
rock
have
out.
to learn in person. That would be the only way. I didn't trust
Understand?
I didn't trust the porn to teach it to me though.
I
Right.
learned some things on real sex.
Hey, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen
Salute
that.
to the fam and everything. We talking about pussies?
Oh, Brooklyn,
Yeah,
what's
Hey,
salute to
hey,
Brooklyn.
going
Yeah.
Mimi.
on,
What's going
Hello.
on?
man?
Hello,
Hey, what's up, Ty?
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, what's up, baby?
Awesome.
Hey
My
yo,
boy
Yeah.
hey yo,
Strong
Hey,
in the
hey yo,
Meg, how
building.
you doing? What's
hey yo,
up?
Ty.
See
My boy Strong in the
Tina,
building.
Hey yo, salute
Hey,
to Strong in the zone.
Queen.
Hey
salute to
yo,
Young
hey yo,
Lord
T,
as
hey
well.
yo,
Salute to Young
Hi,
Hey,
Lord.
what's
Queen. How you
going
doing,
salute to
mama?
young,
on?
salute to young
We
Lord
in
too.
here,
Salute to
we in
Strong in the
here.
zone.
Let's talk about it.
I know I only
Yo,
got 20
Big
minutes before I
Zone
gotta lay
too.
my ass down, so I wanted to come through and give
That
y'all some
part.
20 minutes because
All
Oh,
I
right, so
seen
we
pussy.
go
I
a
ahead.
said, let
Let's
me
trying to
get
run up
give
into
in
us a
them
here. Let
20
me
quick.
see. Let me
a
see what's
minutes.
quick
going on.
Something,
speech.
You
yes,
trying
the
to give us a
teacher.
quickie.
It's the
We
teacher.
need the whole
Yes,
we need the whole
yes, it's
thing.
the
We need the
teacher.
whole
It's up to
thing.
her. And Ty is the assistant. Let's go talk about it.
Let's
Okay, so we
go.
got a
Yeah,
picture.
we
Yeah,
need the
Boom.
whole
welcome
Give me
thing.
some of this.
everyone.
Ooh.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone tonight. Welcome, welcome. Tonight's topic is erogenous zones besides the pussy.
Yeah, them titties
We
is
want to
titties.
talk about, we're talking about other places like foreplay. What what zones are our weaknesses? Like I spoken, my back. Um, Everybody has a different spots that they
None.
enjoy. So tonight's
What
topic is like, are you focused on her body besides the pussy?
mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
Pause.
why it's
see, ain't
none.
nothing wrong with
Hey, I
so
focus
what about when them
everything.
yeah, right. What about when them titties is tittying, boy? I tell you, them titties
Oh,
is
Not
But
the
see,
tittying,
titties,
boy.
Titties or
boy,
tittying.
tittying?
Teddy
What about when
boy.
them titties
That
is
don't even
tittying,
make
What,
boy?
what you
sense.
mean
What?
when the
When them
titties are
titties are
tittying?
what?
I
Hey,
don't
whipping at you.
understand.
Hey, yo,
They
when they whipping at
titties.
you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When they
Like, I don't
ain't
understand
nothing.
what they
get at it.
tittying.
Ain't
What are they
nothing
doing?
wrong. I'ma tell
Brooklyn, if
you
you
what they
seen some
doing. They
titties that be
Like,
tittying, you would know, man.
I know.
they
Listen,
dog.
I
do,
I'm
see
no,
some
telling
titties.
You
I have
know,
some
you
titties
know
in
what
my
they
you
damn
doing.
man.
know,
face, but
you
what
know
they doing
exactly what that
tittying? I
is.
don't understand that. Is that a
Them
different
Man,
term or
titties,
oh
something?
man.
them
Ain't nothing
shits
long,
like,
ain't
ooh,
nothing like some titties in your face,
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Some
Oh yeah,
nice
no
what?
ass
doubt.
titties,
I
boy.
agree with you on
What?
that.
When they like, damn,
Woo.
hey,
Ain't nothing like
you
no
Just
look like
titties
you
put
in
looking
the
at
them
me in
on
face.
the
his
eye,
face and let him
eye to
enjoy.
eye.
What does that
Ain't
even mean?
nothing
Them titties
like
or
no titties
titties?
in your face. And I
Uh,
like big titties too. So I'm a big titty.
Yeah, we all love
Facts.
that.
all
I
of
So
them,
love the ass
all,
too, though. You gotta have the
all
titties
the
and the
titties.
Who
ass
is
no,
too.
Mama,
it?
I got a lot of
It
ass
gotta
my
be in
damn self. You know
proportion.
what I'm saying? So
It, it
I'm a
All
gotta
the
big
it gotta
titties.
person.
be in proportion. It can't be
And
unproportioned.
that's the thing, like we talked about
Yeah,
earlier,
so,
though. You could
so
actually play with a woman's titties, suck on them, kiss them, whatever you had to do. You could go ahead and actually make her come just by playing with her
that's
titties.
a fact. I've done it. That's a
I don't
Yeah,
know.
fact.
right.
Exactly.
I
I've
have
How
done
many
came
it.
men
from a
have done that? I would like
fucking
to hear your
I've
story,
done that
Manny.
plenty of times.
I want to hear
Oh
one
no,
of your
I
stories.
gotta shut up. Okay.
Story time.
oh
And we
shit.
looking.
Story
Shit.
Do
time.
I want to hear this?
Hey, and you right next to Meg too, so you know Meg all ears. She wanna hear that.
I feel a certain kind of way
Me
though.
too.
Ooh. I like when y'all feel away. That's
Yeah.
good. I'm
Feel
glad
No,
you feel
no,
away.
I'm just saying because
I ain't
like
got no
I have
titties.
big boobs and I've always had big boobs and everybody
Mm-mm-mm.
want to go for the boobs and not all the time is that a space. I mean, it's like okay, enjoy them, love. You know, I mean, if that's what you want, but like they titties, you hear me? I
Nah, enjoy
mean,
your life.
It don't mean nothing to you, but it mean everything to us. Yeah,
I mean,
It
and
does.
I
It
get
It
that they're
does.
does.
decorated
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? I got both of these
Let's
Nah,
things.
talk
it does.
about it,
In a
Ty.
especially when
certain
they
way
smelling
though. It's
good,
not
they
like it's
smelling
not like
good, they
that. It's not
tasting
deep.
good.
He
Man,
said smelling and tasting
when
good. I
they
don't want
I
my
don't know.
decorated.
Like
emotions.
Rain, like
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
was for me, like, cause I like women too. And being that I'm
Oh,
not a
you
big
know what? You
breasted,
know what's the
young,
sexiest
is you
shit to
gonna
Let
keep
me?
on
her
speaking over
talk.
people or what?
Yes,
Hey,
I
you
am
guys
gonna keep.
respect
uh-oh.
everybody,
Uh-oh.
please.
Oh,
Let
now hold
everybody
on.
Respect,
speak.
respect.
Let
Let
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
go
Hold
rock
next.
on.
out.
I
Hold
think
Go
on.
ahead,
Brooklyn
Brooke.
got that
Go
one.
ahead, Brooke.
Hold on. Everybody, hold on. I want everybody to go ahead and
Ooh, no,
respect this
who
room
just
because we
snapped
have
at
a
me
good
though? I like
topic
that. Who
tonight.
that?
Young, hold
Brooklyn
on.
about to back him out.
Manny,
He said,
I'm
"Young,
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
are
sorry. I'm
we gonna
sorry.
do this all night?"
Yeah, yeah. Like
you
Mike
guys
got
need
a
to
man.
make sure
Who
you
did that
guys
to me?
respect each
Who
other
said
so
that?
we could
Who
hear
said?
everybody because
Okay.
this is a good
Mm.
topic. Obviously, everybody
See, that's better than
want to go
boobs.
ahead and say their opinion. So
Uh,
let Brooklyn talk and then you could go ahead, Young.
yeah, go ahead, Brooklyn.
All right, yeah, because I'm a small breasted woman. You know, you come off that mic and say one motherfucking word, Lord.
Don't
I
worry about
swear.
him. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about
Yeah,
him. You good.
don't.
Don't worry about him.
That,
Don't worry about him.
all right, I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. Because I'm a small breasted woman. I got C cups. You know what I'm saying? So I always like women with big breasts. You know what I'm saying? It always drove me to them. It wasn't the ass because I got a lot of ass myself. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So I was always looking at the titties. You know
Oh
what I'm saying? I
yeah.
always want to be up under them.
Interesting.
So that's how it is for me. Like I ain't gonna stay on them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get yours off too. But
What,
that's
what,
definitely what's gonna draw me to you though.
what
Believe
do
it.
us a favor though? You said you got a lot of ass. I ain't seen
Well,
that.
Todd, you ain't got to
So
see that.
That's I
You
was
ain't
like,
got to. You ain't
excuse
got
me.
to see that.
I ain't got
Can
You ain't
I
to.
got
see
to,
it though,
Todd.
Brooklyn?
I've
I
seen
know
it.
If
you
I
did,
bring you some
Manny.
cakes, can I see the
Say, what
cakes?
it look like then?
Oh, how you feeling, Manny? Let's
Ooh.
talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah, Manny.
Oh,
shit.
What's
not
up,
like
Manny?
that.
Let's
Not
talk
like
How it look
about
that.
it.
like? How that
Let's
Beautiful
look?
talk
came
Let's
out
talk
the
about it.
about
same.
it.
You like, I seen it.
How that ass
I
look like?
seen it.
Manny
But
got blessed and not the
Gonna make
rest of
Meg,
Yeah,
you gonna
us.
make
pause,
Meg jealous, bro.
pause, Manny.
yeah.
You gonna make Meg jealous, bro. Come on
Uh
now.
oh, cause you know Meg
Nah,
don't play them games.
Meg don't play
it
about
was
hers.
before
Come
your
I
time,
on,
don't
Meg. It
know
man.
was
though.
before your
It's
time,
Uh
Meg.
before your
oh.
time, man.
It's before your time, Meg.
Ooh.
I'm
No.
sorry, honey. The
Hey,
sin is
KK,
past.
you
The
know
sin
you
is
gotta change
past.
your PTR. You know you gotta change your PTR. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
We ain't
yeah,
want that.
Please,
Go
please.
ahead.
Who?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Young.
we
No,
It's
yeah,
no,
we
your
gotta
no,
see
turn.
no,
that
no,
ass.
no, 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 no,
We
no.
gotta
I'm
see
at work, so
that
I
ass.
ain't had time. I just changed it.
Yeah, all right. Look,
Young, it's
all
your
right.
Let me
turn.
refresh.
You go
Hey,
ahead
Let
and
just
me
like
speak.
you.
refresh.
Hey, you know what? KK be on my top for whatever reason,
I
so now
don't
I'm
see
on
no
you.
ass.
What's up?
Okay.
Ty, it's all love.
Okay,
It's
Young.
all love, baby.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you know it's love, but you know I'm still on you though.
In what
Mm.
type of way?
What sign is
In
KK?
what type
KK.
of way,
What
All
sign
Ty?
are
In
right,
you?
what type of way, Ty?
hey yo, so
it's
so
Young's
so
turn.
young Lord, it's young Lord's
Go
turn.
ahead.
Go ahead, young Lord. My bad, folks. Go ahead, folks.
Now we Gucci. Everybody good. Keep going. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Hey, say, yeah, change that PTR. He said it. Change that
Yeah.
PTR.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
changed it, y'all. I'm at work. I
Nah, change
changed
that
it.
PTR.
Where you work at,
Nah.
KK?
You wouldn't
salute
know
to
if
your
I
Lord.
told you.
That
How
part.
you know?
Oh,
How you
okay.
know?
Mm,
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Mm-mm. All right.
mm.
KK,
What
what
they
might
sign are
said?
decide to
you?
pull
What
up.
sign are
Yo,
you,
they
KK?
said don't tell them.
I'm an Aries, baby.
Oh, okay. I got
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yep. See, Brooklyn, me and Bird said,
Ty,
"Oh,
you
okay.
Ty, you
Oh,
pull up
okay."
here. Ty, you know me and you got a love and hate relationship, so pull up.
Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
Pull up on me.
I see what's going on here.
Mm-mm. Them
I
Aries
see
is
what's
something
going on
different.
here tonight. Yeah, them Aries is something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The Aries,
what?
they got that thing
Yeah,
going
they
Hey,
a
on.
fire, they fire
hey, but
sign
they,
like a mom. Boy.
Super
Say
sharp
Yeah,
got
that's
that
that
person.
walk,
fire right there.
got that walk.
That's
wait,
that
man, that
fire.
like, hey, look here, man. I'm a male Aries, and I speak from experience. Damn right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro. Hey, Strong, you a barber, bro?
No, 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 no. I just keep a good cut, man. What you mean? You know,
Oh,
so I got a
understandable.
my my
Understandable.
cousin,
Okay.
my cousin cut my hair, so it's like you know what I mean. Stay on a good cut.
He do a damn good job. I ain't
Oh,
gonna hold you.
Yeah, you
As a
do.
grown man
Okay,
supposed
you
to.
guys want to hear something? I want to know this since you guys say you guys are Aries, right?
uh-huh.
Okay. Aries tend to be stimulated above the neck. We're talking face, head, and even hair. For foreplay, try a sensual head massage while gently running fingers through the hair. So is that true? You guys get is that what you
I
guys
don't know
like?
about the hair
Yeah.
part, but
Hey man, I like my ears played with. You know, so you touch them
Yeah, the
ears
Well,
while
ears.
you at it. It's over with.
You gonna let me like run my fingers through your hair or
the
what?
head part is
Is
absolutely
Manny an
true.
Aries?
On
What?
both
Maddie,
Manny,
go
I'm
ends.
not
ahead
an
and
Aries.
answer.
I'm not an
he's not an
Aries,
Aries. I didn't
bro.
think he was an Aries. I'm
I
like, really?
know, but I said they pushing them through my Facebook, so that's
I'm gonna tell you, they run their fingers through my
What?
hair, they shit
What
gonna
they
get
do?
stuck.
No, no. Well, your neck and so any like your
Nah,
neck.
not that Puerto
You know what I'm
Rican.
saying?
I
That
got
should
that
be
Behind your
Puerto
mine.
ear.
Rican.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That area. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't necessarily have to be your hair, but you
Nah, it
know
be
your
me
hair
Mm-hmm.
with
can be
the neck
pulled too.
part. I give the neck.
Cause I'm sitting right on the cusp, and it's
Oh,
that
what?
neck for
Yeah,
Wait,
it
me.
wait.
is.
She said
It
she
is.
talked through the neck.
It is. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sitting right on the
Okay.
the
cusp
cusp and is that in?
between Aries and Taurus.
Okay,
Like I'm born
okay. I'm a
April
Taurus, so yeah.
22nd.
No, I
Yeah.
got you.
When your birthday,
Mine is the
Ooh,
twenty
she
second.
said a Taurus. Oh my
mine
God.
is the
Oh
22nd too. Hey,
Lord,
twin.
run
Hey,
Let's
twin.
see
away,
what the Taurus said.
Hey,
run
Hey,
away,
yes.
twin.
love.
Hey, twin. How you doing?
So
Hey,
Let's
so
see
that
what the
so
boo.
now
Taurus
let me
says.
answer this
Boo.
question. How many other birthday twins we have in here?
I don't know.
I'm an Aquarius, so
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's
I can't
right.
take them.
Aquarius.
I'm January 21st. I'm the first day of it. That's
Ain't
good.
no July babies in here. Nah, no, I don't think no
Wait,
July
hold on.
babies
January
in
1st. I thought that's a Capricorn, bro.
He said
Yeah,
21st.
here. Right.
Look
the
it up.
21st.
Oh, he said the
I think it is a
21st. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Capricorn.
not about that.
Yeah.
I don't even
I thought he
care
said the
about it.
first.
Like
You're
you look it up.
21st.
Look it up.
Oh, no, I got you. No,
It's January
I
21st.
just misheard okay, never mind, sir.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Ty, you gonna
You
bring me
misheard.
lunch?
Okay, then you just said never mind. Okay, good
No,
talk.
no,
Ty, you
I got
gonna
it. My
bring
Yep.
me
cousin's the
lunch?
21st, too.
The back of that neck is something, and kissing is a big
Yeah,
Hold
deal.
on,
You
let me see
yeah.
know,
something.
Kissing is definitely a big deal
Hold
for me. I
I
love
can't
kissing.
kiss
I
everybody.
can kiss everybody,
I
but when
love
I
to kiss.
start
I can't
kissing,
kiss
on.
everybody.
boy, yeah,
It's a done deal.
it's a
Yeah.
done deal.
Trying to
Okay,
My
so
inner,
I'm
protect
gonna
your
go
my inner
soul.
ahead.
thighs, too.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through everybody's horoscope and letting you know basically the weak spots, and you guys let me know if this is true or not. Like I just said about the Aries, they're like it says here they're like the head, face, and ears. Taurus, it
Yeah,
says
definitely.
Taurus rule the throat, the neck, and co-rules the sinus and the lung area. So they like to concentrate more on the neck area. They like the throat.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
like to
What you
It's a
mean by
concentrate
the
on
throat?
yeah because
It mean
Taurus is
the
like
ruled by the
overall.
throat
putting the dick
chakra.
in the throat?
All that, girl.
What do you mean by that?
All that,
No
queen.
Let's talk
the
about
All
titties,
that with
yeah,
the
let's talk about
throat.
because
everything,
I'm definitely a
everything,
Yes,
Taurus.
we are Taurus as
All
well.
that
Yes,
with the
everything.
throat.
Oh.
all that with the throat. Yep,
Mm.
Yeah.
we down for it.
Gemini.
I
I need
told
it
y'all
all
I'm a
now.
throat queen, so I knew.
I want to choke. Mm-mm.
And I don't
Baby,
want
you
no
ain't if
So
you
it's
know
tax
what you're
refund. I
doing,
need
you
it
ain't gonna
all one
choke.
time. Let's get it.
Hey,
Exactly.
for
Oh,
real though,
You
I
my
gotta
need
learn how to.
homegirl,
stroke.
You have to
You need a
my
practice.
stroke?
homegirl
I
bought
got to
some
go.
numbing
I'm gonna
spray
go.
for her throat. I said, girl, you suck dick for real, like.
All you have to
For real.
practice, it's like when you do yoga, at first you don't know how to go ahead and do the splits, but slowly each day you go lower and lower until you actually make the
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
split. So all you have to do is go slowly, every time just go as deep
Girl,
as you could,
I
and
ain't say
then the
I ain't
next
know how
one
to
you just
give
go deeper and
fellatio.
Girl, I'm
deeper.
making this
That's
split the first time.
Yeah, we know how to get there.
not that you
Swallow
can
We
that
go
so
ahead
we
and
shine.
gobble
we
that
Swallow
whole
that
dick.
yo
shine.
yes.
First day I
Swallow
make it
it.
do
Yeah,
split.
we there already. Cause listen, that's our
I'm
area.
just busting.
Don't even worry about it. We good.
All right,
We
but
good.
I'm
Brooklyn,
just
you
busting.
said you don't like nut on your
No,
face.
I don't.
Why not?
Whoa.
Oh,
I do not.
Whoa.
It's
Why you
something
don't?
about it that I don't like
Brooklyn,
Blasphemy.
I'm
about it.
with
That
you when you're
turns me
right,
the
That's
baby.
fuck
I'm with you
on.
when
blasphemy.
you're right.
I can't do it. I
Go invite
really
y'all.
I do.
Blasphemy.
What?
You know what,
I
What?
Brooklyn?
don't like it at
No,
all.
I
what?
promise
I don't
you,
like it on
Y'all
my
don't
Brooklyn.
want to
face. I don't
swallow
like it
it.
on my
Brooklyn.
Really?
face.
Blasphemy. That's
I don't.
Why you
Nope.
don't like
Yep.
none of your
I
face?
swallow
I
it, but I
don't.
don't like it
You
on
like
my
nut in your
face.
face, Lord?
Who
Oh,
I'll
whoa,
swallow
take
whoa.
my
it?
You like
vitamins,
you
Swallow
but
like
that
I'm not
swallow
shit.
it.
finna
All right
take it
then.
all in my
You don't like
So
it
eyes.
look,
on your face.
wake it up.
Swallow
You
that
like nut on
junk.
your face, Lord? That's what we doing?
I like pussy on pussy. That's
I
fine.
like pussy juice
It's
on my
No, but
still
that's
it's
face.
still
different though.
for me.
You
Oh,
getting
Swallow me.
somebody's
That's
whole nut
different.
on your face. I don't like it. I did something
You
I
don't
don't
like
like.
nut, but you'll swallow it.
No,
I'm with
I
you,
would
No,
not
I
swallow
Brooklyn.
said
it.
I
Oh, I
swallow
swear,
it.
I
I
swear.
said I
you
would
spit.
swallow it.
You
You
gotta
want to
understand who you
introduce
talking
KK?
to.
Okay, who swallows and
You like
spits?
cum
That's
everywhere.
I spit.
Like a
Go ahead,
KK.
motherfucker cum
lady.
Okay.
anywhere.
Hey, real talk though, what's this new thing like this young generation doing where they spit in each other mouth?
I
Like
don't like none of that goofy
They
shit.
I
nasty.
ain't
That's
Oh
understand
yeah,
it.
Hell
Wait,
no,
wait.
no.
That's
no,
that's
I ain't
nigga.
that's
no,
That's
something
understand
new
nigga.
and
Yeah, I'm
all.
not
Yeah,
doing
no.
that.
I'm
You're not
bored.
spitting in my
Yeah, like
motherfucking
I'm
mouth.
bored.
I'm gonna throw the spit out.
it.
You ain't never
Oh,
lied.
Matter of
So
fact, I'm
what
gonna
you
leave
Oh,
saying
you
is
for
no.
that
that.
Ain't nobody
I'm
doing
gonna
that.
Okay,
leave you
so
for
we
that because
talking
that's
about
disgusting.
so we
right.
talking about
But I might
so
That's
we
the
talking
swallow
TikTok
about
a little
shit.
something.
That's that
wait, so
TikTok
we're
shit.
Talking
Ain't
like, yeah,
nobody
that
I
shit
like
tick
trying that.
nut on
ill.
my
I'm about
face.
to throw
wait,
up
wait, so
talking
what
about it.
Queen, Queen.
So you
in
like
the
Oh
nut
shit.
mouth
on
or
your
we talking
butt?
about spitting somewhere else? What are you saying?
No,
Ew, it's
no, they talking about
spitting.
I'm like,
spitting each other.
Spit
That's
yeah,
in
how
each
we
well,
other's
spit on.
it
mouth.
Spitting
depends
on
on
me?
what
Nah,
I'm doing.
That's
It's a
people
Like
be
if I'm
nasty.
spitting on each other.
it's a
if
What
I'm
are y'all
That's
sucking
a
talking
dick.
about?
that's not a new thing.
Oh wait, hold on.
That's the
Uh,
other
I
people
That's
I
what I
thing.
don't
said.
That's
That's
not
not
mind
the
a
new.
young
nut
people
on my
thing.
face.
Yeah.
I don't mind me
mm-mm.
swallowing here and there. I only swallow a little bit though,
yeah, I
not that
can't. Yeah,
much.
No,
See,
only a
I
little
might
bit.
spit
Nah,
some
I
you
in
could
can't
you
even
put
do
it
that
guys.
back.
shit.
Real
You
talk.
could put it
Hey,
back.
That's
Hold
hey,
it.
Hell,
on. Wait,
That's
I
hold
it.
hey,
Just
on.
be
Wait,
in
spit
that
in
wait,
the
wait,
whole
wait.
motherfucking
Hold on,
thing.
y'all. Hey,
your
Brooklyn, what you
dad
say? You
gotta be
said you
on
can't
point
you
because he
said you
can't
don't
hear
swallow
you.
at all,
Right? No,
Brooklyn?
nah, she
I
don't do
only
none of
do it.
that. None of
You
that shit.
only the only time I did it is when I was drunk. Like I was doing that shit like a magic trick. Like it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah, but
yo,
So what you
yo,
like to
you
drink?
know,
So
son,
what you like to
yo,
drink?
um,
yo,
You gotta take
So
it
wait,
Yo,
slow
she
wait,
so
might
hold
he
be
can
on,
get
y'all.
to
drunk.
the
So
fruit.
sangria,
Hey,
so what you
listen.
like to drink?
When
Oh
sangria.
shit.
Oh,
if
okay.
y'all
So I'm gonna
had
make sure
it,
I get you
when
some
a man
sangria
nutted on
then.
your
That's
face
cool.
or whatever the case may
I don't
be,
like it.
don't it smell like almond milk?
I don't know because I don't
What? You
like it.
talking about
no,
what?
The nut.
it's supposed to be whatever that
You talking
nigga
about a
be.
female's
No, a
She
nut?
didn't
man's
smell
nut.
No,
like
Come
nigga,
on,
Oh,
I
bro.
want my
guys.
motherfucking
Oh, okay.
female nut.
Those
What is
guys,
it?
No, it does
those
I
not
don't
taste
guys,
know.
like no
yeah.
damn
I just
almond
said
milk.
my
It's
man nutting on
bitter
my
and
Nut for
face.
tastes
The
me is a
bad.
smell.
blessing.
okay. Smell like almond
I
milk.
said the
That
smell.
should smell like
It
Oh,
does
bleach.
okay.
smell like
See,
almond
this
Smell
is
milk.
like
why
bleach
we
don't
don't
have
let
no
everybody
smell to it
talk.
though.
Somebody say
No,
somebody
it
It
Hey,
say
does
doesn't have
have
no
Hey,
bleach.
it
smell
smell
might
to
to
it.
it
it.
It
might
looks
be.
like if you
What
would have
taste
cleaned
on
it, it
your
don't have
butt?
no
Oh, you
smell
Tank
to
said
it.
it smell like bleach. Oh
Hell,
hell
it do
no,
smell
man.
like
Bruh.
No,
bleach.
hell
that
no.
should
Cause you
It
know
sound
what?
depends.
like
The
It
Yellow
Yellow,
green.
Yellow
I don't
I
like
don't
it.
know
green.
what you was messing
Yes.
with, but I don't
It
want none of
depends
that
Now,
on
shit.
what
yellow
they
is
diet
smelling like the
consists
Yes.
last
of.
thing you ate, because
Y'all,
that's the last
yeah.
taste in your
It
mouth.
it
The
depends
last
on
time I took
it
The
Oh,
some kind
yeah.
of
depends on what
yellow
the
mayonnaise, that
diet
smelled
green.
like
consists
Yes.
ass.
of. It,
Hey, one
Oh,
Yellow
you
one
don't
zone,
green.
one,
ask
hey,
me.
Yes.
one
Asparagus, if that
zone, one zone. Every
Hey, this
a
is
fruit.
why we can't get everything cleared, okay? We need to go ahead and respect each other. How are we going to go ahead and listen to anybody's questions or anything? Because if you guys keep doing this, I will send everybody to detention.
All right, because I only got 3
Even
minutes. You know
Queen,
what I'm saying? So go
even
ahead. You know what I
Queen.
mean?
Even Queen, Queen, yes, Queen.
Oh, I
No,
would
but
love for
then,
you to
no,
put me
but Queen,
down there.
but see, Queen, no, but Queen, see, you asked a question and nobody
They
heard
didn't
you
listen.
because everybody was talking.
Let's
Everybody was talking and they didn't hear your questions.
uh,
It wasn't. Yeah.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
You see, they came through there like a mean ass person.
No,
Boy.
I'm
So,
sorry. Hey,
Queen,
yo,
Queen, go
yes,
ahead and ask your
yes, yo,
Okay, I'm
question.
gonna
yes,
Queen,
ask one more
yes.
ask your
time,
question.
Send me to the
ladies.
bottom. Send me to the bottom.
So if
Yes.
you have or if you didn't, that's fine as well. But if a man go ahead and nuts on your face, don't it smell like almond milk?
It
I
depends.
don't remember that.
It
If he
smelled like
drinking a
It
lot of
doesn't
bleach.
have
almond
a
milk,
It
smell.
smelled like me. It
Well, I
smelled
never.
like bleach to me.
Who said
It
that?
smelled
Bleach.
like bleach to me.
Who said
Meg,
that?
son,
yeah.
Well,
everybody smell
that's
like
me.
bleach. I said that. I don't even know what she doing. I
No,
don't know what's
who
going
said
on.
that though? For real, who
Meg,
said that?
Meg said that,
Oh,
Queen. I
Meg,
kid
be
you
careful,
not.
baby, because if it smell like bleach, he got something going on with
You
him.
damn right.
He
He
could
had
have
some
Right.
healthy
he
eating.
Probably had some
Wrong.
probably had some
asparagus.
He
asparagus or
was eating
something, or
asparagus. Some dig'em smacks. Some
Actually, it's
dig'em
mm,
going to smell
smacks.
like the last
Let's
thing
talk
you ate.
about it.
yeah, but
Let's
baby,
talk
It
if
I'm
it
should
talking
smell
about
about
smell
it.
like
the.
some
I'm
holy.
Let's
talking
nut
about
talk
ain't
It
the.
should
right,
about
smell
it.
holy.
that
Let's talk
motherfucking
about the
nut ain't
dig'em
right.
Yep.
That
smacks.
nut got some
Let's talk
It
about
smell
that.
like
some
bleach
Y'all want to
sometimes.
talk
antibiotic
about
Yep.
that?
infection
Y'all
going
want to talk
on.
about that
Yep. That's
cereal?
right.
Y'all
That's
want to
right.
talk about that cereal? We can.
She said
What
Hold
almond
on, hold
milk.
on,
cereal?
hold on.
Sugar
Are you
beer
serious
like
with the
dig'em
cereal?
Hold
It
on,
smacks.
smells
hold on,
like
y'all.
what
Hold
that
on, hold
man
on,
eat.
hold on.
It's
Who's the
good.
next
Leave
person?
her alone,
Everybody gotta
y'all.
make
Leave
sure
her
y'all gotta put
alone.
that.
Strong was
Hold on, y'all
trying to
gotta put your
talk a
hands
minute
up.
ago, but it looked like he gone.
So everybody what are they rules
Somebody
here
is in the
too is to
goo.
put your
Rails is
hands
in the
up.
goo.
Hold on, you cut me
Tatiana's
off while I'm trying to
here.
get. Hey
Hi,
yo,
y'all.
Bring Rails
Hey,
up,
baby.
please.
Rails
I'm
want to
bringing
stay
Rose
down
up.
there. Let Rails
Meg,
stay.
stop cutting people
When
off.
Rails
Manny
ready
was
to come up,
talking.
he'll come up. He always do that. Let him sit right there. Go ahead.
Nah,
Go ahead,
no, no.
show.
I'm
Go
just
ahead,
trying to bring him up.
Manny.
Hold on, y'all. Listen. Hey, yes, I think you need to do another reset, but definitely make sure you let them know that if you do want to talk, you have to put your hands up in the chat. We're gonna do it in order. We're gonna have this shit orderly as possible.
Yeah,
We
because
can still
y'all,
have a
I
dialogue.
understand this is a good topic, but damn, we need to go ahead and listen to each other. How are we going to learn something if we don't
Yeah, so
listen
we
to
have
each other?
so we have to make sure everybody, gets a chance to speak. We're gonna have fun, but we have to make sure that everybody kind of get a chance to talk. All right.
So everybody,
Right,
welcome,
right.
welcome, welcome, okay? Make sure you guys are sharing the room, ping up some people. Good evening, and welcome to the Sex Ed Zone with Dr. Scorpio and myself, Professor Jazz. Today's lesson is erogenous zones besides the pussy. We all know that it's good pleasure in the pussy, but there's other ways that you could touch her without penetrating her and make her come. So make sure you guys listen for tonight's topic. If
Mm.
you would like to ask a question or participate in the lesson, please raise your hand in the chat. It will be silence while class is in session, unless you're moaning of pleasure. No horse playing, just dick riding. Make sure you follow the university, follow your teachers, and follow your classmates. If you do not follow the rules, you will be sent down to detention, and you will have to answer to one of the professors. We will make sure that we bend you over and smack you with a paddleboard. So make sure you guys pay attention and raise your hand and follow the rules. Because by the end of tonight, we'll make sure that you bust a nut. So let's go.
Oh yeah, busting that. How you make a girl come without without dick?
Now you
Well,
gotta
we
let
already talked
you got
about earlier about
Mm.
playing with the titties. That's one way. There's a lot of ways that you could go ahead and touch the right spots and get her to that point without
Without
penetration.
even touching her though. Without touching.
Damn,
Hi.
I just
your
want to say
mic fucking
good
high.
night, fam. That's all I
Well,
want to say.
Good night, Brooklyn.
like if you
Night,
want to
y'all.
go
all
Love
right,
down
y'all.
peace.
that
Good
All right,
night.
rabbit hole,
peace, Brooklyn.
we can do
Hold on. One
this.
song. Hey,
We
yo,
can
hold
do
on.
this.
All right, peace,
Just
Brooklyn, peace,
eat the
Brooklyn.
pussy.
Hold
That's
on.
all the man need to do is slide into the pussy.
Ooh.
No, that's
Mm. Okay. On that note,
Or
Y'all gotta put y'all
the
hand in the
nipples
chat if
too.
y'all want to
Yeah,
talk.
you guys need to talk.
Yeah,
Y'all put your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat if you want to speak.
that's all y'all gotta do. Then we get to y'all one by one. That way nobody is talking over each other and nobody fighting for the mic. All right. Also, when she say y'all going to detention, that means if y'all are not listening, y'all keep on over talking, y'all gonna get sent to the goo. Like even
I
myself
think
been sent to the goo.
I think
You know
KK
what I
got her
mean?
hand up.
All right.
Yeah, KK is first, then Rain, then Queen.
I say another way to penetrate a woman is I like my nipples to be rubbed on. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
Oh,
hold on. Hey, hold on real quick though, right?
oh,
So
he's
here's the
taking
thing.
notes.
Yeah, I'm taking all my notes, trust me. But here's the thing though, right? Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn left? Man, oh, hey, Brooklyn, check this out. Hey, I'm gonna need more than 60 seconds. So you can't, you ain't give a nigga 60 seconds. All right. If you got you can't tell a nigga you got 30, you got 3 minutes to do what you need to do. It's not happening. So Brooklyn, you need to say centerfold because we need you here and we love you. So Brooklyn, you gotta stay put. That's already been said, right? So let me just say this, right? So for my men, right? Because Queen just brought up a good topic, a good point of view, right? When it comes down to just giving head, right? She was asking the women, what does it taste like and what does it smell like and shit, right? So for my guys in the room, bro, when you eating the pussy and you eating the pussy and you know she's about to come, what does it taste like for y'all? Like what does
It
it
tastes
taste
like
like for
me.
y'all?
Hey yo,
Yeah,
bro,
like
hey bro, hey bro, hey bro. We can answer that question because they
After
started another
K.
question.
Yeah.
And somebody was talking right now,
who was
giving an
talking?
answer to a
Who was
question.
KK.
talking?
KK.
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
KK.
KK.
So
I'm sorry, KK.
yeah,
Go
we're gonna keep
ahead.
them going. There's some people in
Yeah,
the chat that got they.
Professor Dr.
There's some people.
Scorpio.
There's some people in the
Oh,
chat right now that has
is
their
it
hands up. They
really?
waiting to talk. So
Go
we're gonna let them
ahead.
go and get to your question.
I,
Go
I
ahead.
land,
All
y'all.
right.
I'm at work. I land. Go ahead.
I think it's on Rain next.
The initial
Rain.
question he asked was, how do you get a woman to orgasm without touching her, right?
Yeah, that's the topic of the
That's what he
room. Yeah,
said.
yeah, yeah.
No, I'm saying that somebody had just asked, how do
Yeah,
you get a
Young F.
woman? Yeah,
No, I told. I don't ask.
okay. Let's uh, go ahead to.
Yeah, because I don't understand that.
Yeah, because they had. That's what I said. I was trying to, respond to the question. It's like he asked the question, how do you get a woman to orgasm without touching her?
Ain't no way.
Let's
I
talk about
told
it.
you. I was like, I don't.
That's not
Ain't
a
no way.
thing.
Let's talk about
Mm-mm.
it.
Yeah, let's talk about
Well,
it.
let me say this,
I ain't
right? Let
gotta
me
touch
say
you,
this, right? In a normal way of like getting a woman to climax without necessarily penetrating her, and that's really the thing here is like even with Yaz presenting the topic about us incorporating the entire woman anatomy to bring her to pleasure. It's not just about the pussy. Of course, obviously that's what we're going to, right? But
though.
it's so many different ways to do that, and it really takes a lot of
Mm.
training. It takes a lot of studying to do that because some people actually are like gifted in like Reiki healing and like touchless orgasms. It's a lot of different people who actually study this and actually incorporate this in a lifestyle. Some people you can go to just generally they actually what I mean they put their services out there to be utilized so you can go to someone to have a touchless orgasm. And the thing is, we got to understand that it's not something you're going to just come into contact with just normally. It's some shit you're going to have to study. It's some shit you're going to have to learn, especially when you're talking about really turning it up, like by not touching on a woman per se, like on her vagina, or physically, penetrating a woman by making her climax. Some people study this shit for real. And some people have gifted, some people are born with gifts or they acquire gifts because they study, they learn, they train themselves. It's people who can give you touchless orgasms out here, legitimately. And it's women and men who do it. It's women and men who do it and they can give you touchless orgasms. I've seen it personally. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what you really subscribe to. Like if you don't subscribe to things like Reiki healing or You know what I mean? Things like that. You may not actually come into contact with this type of information, but there is ways where you can make someone climax without touching them, literally
Bro,
physically touching them.
Interesting.
respectfully, it sound like you saying a bunch of nothing, bro. And honestly, I don't know if you got a woman to climax or nothing, but keep studying and good luck to you, man. But
Hey,
I
Hey,
don't
look,
know.
Yeah,
I don't.
respectfully,
Hey,
nah,
look.
hey, don't
Pete.
Hey,
nobody
look. Hey,
say
look,
look.
nothing.
All
Hey,
I'm
don't
saying
nobody
is,
say nothing.
I don't
Don't
know
nobody say
really
look.
nothing.
anything that you
Don't
just
nobody
said,
say
man. That sound
nothing. Don't
really
nobody say nothing.
university
Listen, let
Don't
scholarship
me
nobody
let
say
me
level.
let me,
nothing.
He
let me
broke
Hold
it
jump
on.
in.
down, but I
Hey,
really
hold
didn't
on. Don't
One
nobody
understand,
say
zone.
baby. You
nothing.
know what I'm talking
Hold
about?
up,
Hey,
one,
A
bro, why
lot
one
you
of
zone,
talking?
studying,
Hey, bro,
a
why
one
you
lot of
zone.
talking?
studying
Hey,
to
bro.
get the woman to climb. Man, you talking about
Hey,
studying
bro.
what? Reading books, man. Good luck to you, man. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
man, check this out,
You
bro.
know
Hey,
how
check
was
this
that
out,
Well,
work?
bro.
you
Hey,
know
hey,
what?
look,
We
hey,
can
look, hey,
all
look,
agree.
hey,
Listen,
look.
Hey,
How was the
hold on.
studies
Because
Hey,
they
working
no,
got
I
for
want
you?
to have
schools.
fun. Don't nobody say nothing. I want to have
Well,
fun.
look,
Check
how was
this
them
out.
studies
all right,
working
Hey,
for
Reef.
you, bro?
Hey, Reef. Hey, Reef. Hey, check this out. See, this how you know this how you know I'm that nigga in this room because I shut you the fuck up. That's number one. Number two is we're talking about more than fucking a woman. So what I'm talking about is something you probably ain't came into contact with. So maybe you should do your studying and probably read a
He
fucking
stuck with
book
these studies,
like you
man.
just
Talking about a
said, right?
book. He
Yeah,
talking
see.
about
So thank you, bro. Like I
a
said, shut
book
the
is
fuck
gonna
up
make
when you
him
in this
learn a
room.
woman.
Shut the
You
fuck up when
sound
you in
real
this room.
nerdy, man. I don't
You know
know
what I'm
what kind
saying?
of woman you got in
Yeah, so
that
thank
a
you, bro.
book
Like
is
I
gonna
said,
make,
bro. So thank you,
and
bro.
that's why.
Like I
So
said,
hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold
You know what
on,
I'm
hold on, hold
saying?
on.
So thank you,
Well,
bro.
maybe
Like I
he didn't
said,
have
bro.
But we
You
ain't
patience.
doing
sound
that.
Maybe
We
he
ain't
crazy,
didn't have
doing.
bro.
We is
Yo,
not
patience.
So
doing that. We
So
we
doing it.
gotta
like
We
I
let
we're
just
not
hey,
said,
doing
hold
that.
listen.
on one zone on Queen. We gotta
like I
let
just
them.
said,
You gotta let people, even
nah.
if they don't agree, we because I
And
don't agree
you
with you either. I mean, can't nobody make me do shit.
no, 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 no. This is what I'm
Hold on,
talking
let me
about.
finish
This is what I'm
talking.
talking
But
about. Okay,
don't
so
listen,
listen.
listen, baby. Listen what I'm saying. Even if somebody don't
Nah,
agree with any one of us or what we say, we still
nah.
gotta let them go ahead and land their plane. They
Okay,
don't
but
have
this is
to
the
agree with
problem
us.
though. But this is the
But
No,
look
problem
at
that's
though.
not the
respectfully though.
problem.
Hold on.
Everybody not going to agree with what me, you, or anybody else on the stage say. You can't let.
Okay, but no,
Okay,
no, no, no,
listen.
no, 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 no. Queen,
But
queen,
you,
queen.
Nah,
but
let
you
her
got
land, baby.
upset
Let her
because you
land.
said that
Hold
he
on,
didn't
KK. Hold on,
agree with
KK. Hold on,
you.
KK.
That's not fair. That's not
And
fair. Point blank. Period. I can't. I'm gonna tell you the fuck. You gotta touch me for me to
hey,
listen.
listen.
I mean,
Let
real
me,
talk.
hold
And you
on,
can't. You
Sean.
can't. You
Yo,
can't talk
this
your
fam. Come on,
shit.
let the family
You
talk.
can't do that to me. Point blank, period. So
Pardon me.
everybody is different, baby. Everybody is different. Some women can get on with a
how I do
man
whatever I
saying what
want
they
to.
saying, and some people can't. Some women can't, and it goes for men as well. So we can't agree. I will not agree with you. I can't just have somebody just talking, and I'm gonna. I mean.
Get your
You
monkey ass
got you got to
nigga.
do something to me. You got to feel my body. You
Monkey
got to do
ass nigga.
something. You just can't talk. That talking, I could talk too. Come on now.
Let's
Okay,
talk about
queen, queen,
talking
queen, queen,
over
queen,
the
queen.
phone.
Okay,
Just
queen,
talk.
Exactly.
queen, queen.
I
This is what we
can't
talk.
do
This
it
the
talking over the phone either. I can't do that.
okay, queen, queen, queen. This the thing. No, this the problem, right? This is the problem. What we are speaking about is touching a woman besides her vagina to make her
I want to
climax.
stand up.
And there is a study. Yes, but there is a study on where people actually make people climax without even literally touching them. That is what I'm going into. If the nigga is ill informed, that's just a nigga that's ill informed. And to be quite honest, he's not even following the rules in the room. So we need to get the fuck on. So
Well,
that's
but
just
what I'm
what it
saying
is.
is, I understand what you saying, Todd, but I
Straight
don't need
up.
no books to make me do what I do.
Okay, baby, let me explain
I
something
don't
to you,
need
right?
no books,
Okay,
baby.
let me explain something. Let me put
I
you
need
let me put
all
you let
real
me put
shit
you
to hit me.
okay,
If
so
it
let me
ain't
put
hitting
you on real
me,
shit. Okay, okay,
I'm not
okay. So
even
let me
feeling
put
it.
you on real shit.
Baby,
So
you
since
can't
we
put me
talking
on
about
nothing. I'm
real shit,
45 years old. You can't put me
okay,
on
that's a
nothing.
fault. That's false. Everybody can learn something from
Nah, I
somebody,
don't
so
need
that's
none
not
of
even a
that
real
shit. I
thing.
want it all real.
So check this out. So check no, that's not no. So check this out. There is a woman that was on Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club, the most popular morning show that
That's
gets all the
her.
views and shit like that. Yeah, she was on Breakfast Club, and her thing is she gives people touchless orgasms. I think her name is Janet,
That's
and
She
her.
can
she
say anything. I
specialize.
That's
mean, it
Okay,
just don't
so
her.
mean it's
she
true.
Everybody don't have to be
specializes
like
in
her.
no one's talking about nobody has to be like her. That's not the point. I'm talking about the study of it. I'm talking about it actually being a real thing. So just because this clown ass nigga came on here don't mean I gotta dumb it
No,
out
no,
for him.
no.
It's just
I'm
for
I'm
people to
saying, but you
understand
got
that,
a
baby.
whole show. You gotta let the people to. You gotta let
No, I'm not gonna
people.
let this nigga tell
If
me
it's
that I'm a
their
nerd
opinion,
and
that's
this
their opinion,
bullshit.
baby. But go ahead.
Look, I'm not finna come on here and let somebody disrespect me, Queen. All respect due to you. You know how I fuck with you, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not allowing that. He didn't come and ask questions. He didn't come and ask like to explain something. He was on some dickhead shit. Like, let's be real. Like, but let's move on. Let's move on. And Yaz, go ahead, take over, Yaz, because obviously
Uh,
it's
Ta- Tatiana had a
obviously.
question. Olivia left, but Tatiana had a question. Go ahead, Tatiana.
I really didn't have a question. I had
Oh,
more of a statement.
okay.
Yeah. So I was overhearing this conversation before I got on, and I just want to say that first of all, knowledge is everything. That's why I like coming on here. So even if we don't agree with something, we should take in consideration and look deeper into it because we never know what we could learn. You might not be
Cor-
open to it right away, but
correct.
so, but yeah, there is like foreplay and stuff like that, which is not even touching, which people that's what y'all covering right now, really, on the last segment that I heard. But one big thing is definitely like just studying the person that you're with. It's easier when you got one versus multiple personalities, multiple different people, because everybody does get triggered differently.
Yeah,
But touch is an easier thing. Inner thigh, tits, neck.
you're right. You're right. I mean, everybody does like the touching, you know. Yes, that's we want to be touched. That's the whole thing about foreplay. We want to be touched. We want to go ahead and get that excited to want you to get to that point. Yes. I
But
mean, if
eyes are
you,
a deep thing. I gotta say that. Eyes are a
so what?
deep thing. Communication
Yeah.
is not
Yes.
verbally always.
Right. Right. I mean, you communicate verbally, but then you express it physically to each other. And why not? Again, like I said, why not enjoy each other? If you want to go ahead and have fun, go tell your partner what you like.
It's just
Yeah,
flowing.
Manny, I can make you Max.
But
What you say, man?
I'm down to learning. I want to hear what everybody else got to say.
Hey, what if you tell your partner what you like and then they don't like it? How do
Well,
you
then
handle
keep on
that?
moving. Don't
Heard,
settle for
heard
less than
that.
what you get. Don't
Keep
settle.
on
First of
moving.
all, you're supposed to talk about that before you get into a relationship. Because guess what? That's how I got one locked down. Because he agreed with what the fuck I say.
Okay,
And I agree with
There
what
you
the
relax.
fuck
go.
he
I don't want any
wants.
trouble.
There we go. There you go.
You gotta be, communication is key. That's it.
Yes, it is. And it's good to talk about it beforehand or before it gets into a deeper relationship.
Because there's people that are scared of trying new things and stuff like that, and you don't want to be stuck in that thing.
Right. What's wrong in trying new things?
Well, it is for some people.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And
Close minded.
yeah, they have different reasons they have. But yeah, but that's when maybe it's not the right person for you to do it then. They're not the right people to that you feel comfortable enough to go ahead and express yourself.
I mean, like as a man, like I'll tie somebody up, but like you're not gonna tie me up ever.
See, why do a lot of men say
That's
that?
what
They
you
don't want to
say.
be tied up.
It's the vulnerability I found a lot. They don't like to be in a
Ah,
place where they literally you have all the
Have
control.
no
You know,
control.
the
Yeah.
men are dominant in their very nature. That submission is the ultimate form of relinquishing your shit to somebody else. For a lot of men, that's hard. Unless I'm wrong, Rev. I don't want to speak
Man, what
for
if she
No,
got
you're
but
right.
there
I
are
would be
some
one.
that
If
like
I get
that.
my
I
life
know,
possible, I
like
ain't
Yeah.
gonna
I
be
know
tied
how
to
to
that stuff.
tame them, men. I know how to tame them.
Hmm.
How you tame them,
Just
man?
be you, though. Don't think about it. Just do what you want to do. If you had a discussion of what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, keep up. Just you don't even gotta think about it. You just do it.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing people don't understand. Like you don't ask your partner, you want this, you want this. What the fuck? Are we in school? No, man. We passed that
Right.
shit. Go for
We're
it. Just do it.
exactly. We're grown, you know, and it
No,
shouldn't
I think
Communicate.
be.
I'm opposite of that. I think conversations should be had before you have conversations with everything else, right? That's
No,
Indeed.
True.
important in
conversation
your
should
Hmm.
life.
be had before you get in a relationship.
That's what I'm
There's no,
saying.
there's
Right.
no, there's
Before you
no
have sex.
convo. There's no convo with being yourself, bro.
No, you have to know what other people. So you want to. So well, all right. I believe in people. All right, people have triggers, right? They have boundaries. They have a lot of things that might make them go to another way or make them think something or feel a certain way. So I think, as anybody, we should know what turns somebody on, what ticks somebody off, all that shit. If you want to be a
Okay.
responsible um human in a society, I believe.
But how do
But
you
that's what
say
I
it
was talking
though?
about,
Yeah,
communication
because
before you even get in a relationship
we
Yeah,
discussed it
or
nobody's
last
even
nobody.
with
time.
No,
somebody.
nobody's discrediting you. Nobody's saying the opposite of that at all.
Because you
Nah,
have some women,
I
they
agree.
want their man to like snatch their head while they're, having oral sex, but don't push my head. You ain't making that many moves to just think like you finna just, bob and
Well,
weave
you
real
gotta
Well, my
easy.
tell
bad.
him because some people think that we want them that because they watch that in
But that's
porn
what we
all
The
their
talking about.
lives,
television,
Uh-huh.
that's
so
what
they
that's
don't
what
Tatiana,
that's what
know.
we
that's
talking
what we're
about.
talking about, though. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're
Yeah,
saying.
people be
Having a
doing extra just because
conversation.
they see it on porn. Like,
Mm-hmm.
tell them what
No,
you
but
want,
some
and they
women
gonna
might
tell you
like
what you
that
want.
though. Some women might like that though. Is the thing though. So a conversation has to be had before that happens. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, usually
Yeah, can't
women
nobody
Yeah,
like that
surprise
though.
nobody
Yeah,
with
I don't
half
know
but
the
I'm
what
saying,
Tiana
information.
trying to say with that
if
one.
it occurs, be like, yo, hold on, I ain't feeling it. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep on going.
I mean, I slapped a girl
Like
in the
so you
So
ass
want
and
to
she
rush
stopped.
in
Like,
and
what?
choke.
What do you
so
Like
what's
do?
this
the
is the
so
start.
what's the resistance? What's the resistance on having a conversation? Uncomfortability? You don't feel
Hell no,
comfortable having
man.
that
Talk about
conversation?
anything. Talk about anything.
Making making
Yes.
sure
So why
making
not have that
sure they
conversation?
doing what they want to do because they want to be just as nasty as you do, and then you make sure that everything's Agreed. comfortable.
So how do you do that though? Is what I'm saying. So you
You
do that with
gotta,
conversation.
bro. That's step by step. I can't tell you that, bro. That's common sense. I
No, I'm
can't
not
teach
asking.
common sense.
No, I'm not asking for advice. I'm good out here. I'm telling. I'm just telling.
I'm not giving
Asking for the
advice.
birds and
That's
the
that's
bees.
just
No.
right.
I'm ex-
I'm not
yeah. I'm
giving
not
advice.
actually. I'm not asking that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying.
giving.
Can you? Because is what you saying is very vague. It's not. It's not much in there. You just saying.
You make sure that they got they feel that they know that they're doing what they want to do. Like that's it. That's it. It's like it's nothing wrong with you doing what you want. You want to be nasty? Go ahead, be nasty.
Yeah, just listen for no, bro, and you're all good.
Right. I know.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
You
Yes.
want
Yeah.
you being nasty? Okay. You because you this whole time you think you were scared. You were scared to be nasty. I'm like ain't nobody scared over here. Go ahead, do what you want
And
to do.
some people need that
Do
push. Like
you?
they're not going to do it until somebody makes them.
I want a man
Right?
to
Because they
respect
think
me
they
just like I need him.
right, and that's respect. It's like yeah, go ahead. You got it. Go do it. Don't
You
be
got to go
scared of
both
it.
ways. You know what I'm saying? Because you
Hmm.
got some men that ain't messed up about you pegging them or rubbing their prostates, and then you got some
Pause.
that just feel a certain kind of way. I mean,
You
look,
said what?
Yeah,
I
man.
Yeah,
said,
they talked about
Lick.
this a long time ago. But go ahead, Ryan.
Yo, I just laughed. You said they prostate. Yo, I was in here
yeah,
giggling. Go ahead,
That's
baby.
what it is, though.
Yeah, it
that's what
is.
it
Go
is.
ahead,
It's
baby.
their
Yeah, it's
space.
a
It's
prostate.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
it's their space.
Hold on, they
But you
don't like you
have
rubbing on it?
you have
No.
some men that are sensitive towards that
You mean
because
they like sucking on it?
Yeah, don't put no
I
finger.
No, we're talking
That's it.
about
listen.
anal penetration. That's where your
Licking
prostate
it?
is.
Yes, I didn't say anything about licking anything. I said rubbing the
Oh my
prostate.
God. So pegging is like a like. I don't want to even talk, but yeah, it's all penetration. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think that's
Them
what she was
children.
referring to. I don't think that's what she was referring to.
Mm-mm.
she said
But
pegging.
yeah,
Did she not say
So
pegging?
listen,
no, she did not say
initially I
pregnant.
didn't.
No,
I said prostate.
yeah, she did not say
Um,
pregnant.
and the thing is, look, listen. So everything has to be in a certain form. So like even if you begin to rub a man's testicles and get near that space, you know what I'm saying? You want to make them comfortable, but they will be aroused. But many aren't going to speak on it like that because they may feel disrespected or think that they on some like gay shit or whatever. But
See?
like for real, yeah, like not realizing the doors is closed, love, do what we gonna do, but
Mm.
and enjoy. But once
Amen.
again,
Shit
it's
about to go down.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like again, like the sister just said, licking it, and sometimes you gotta be mindful of that because, you know, men ain't always the cleanest. Um, when it come to
You put your
knowing what
man
they
in.
booty, no, I'm just
Oh
saying
shit.
he is interrupted, but I'm not saying that it's your butt, first of all. But it's like, you
Well,
know,
I know. Don't be looking at everybody's butt now. Look your
but
man's
my
butt.
thing is
I
when
ain't
I
doing
said
nobody but.
respect, when I said respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was intimate with someone that didn't mind
Nobody
getting their prostate rubbed, I still like I
didn't
ask
mind.
permission. Like that's where the dominance come in. First of all, look,
Permission,
I'm
yeah.
a dominatrix. One, I'm into that, but I know how to turn it off and on according to my partner. And so when it comes to certain things, like to make it even fun, better, ask what you want. Tell me what you want, daddy. What you need. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And
I
let's
like that
switch that shit
energy.
up.
I like that
Instead of
energy.
just
Yes.
trying to be violating, you ask permission.
I like that
No, you
energy.
can't just say you want. No, tell me what you want.
Mm. Okay.
Ask,
Mm, mm.
and
Yeah, I like
that's
that
That
energy.
dominatrix,
I,
thank you
I,
for like admitting to that because a lot of people don't want to talk about that. But it's
well,
all
like
good.
you
I
have
still
to know how
wanted
to
to
turn it
Hey,
ask.
off
Rain
and
looks like
on.
the girl that killed the Jamaican guy in the underbelly.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I wanted to ask
Hot.
us, like, I still want to ask the men, bro, like, because when Queen had brought up just generally, like, what is it like for a woman when she gives head and all that shit and what it smells like and shit. I was asking the men what have they experienced when they give head and she's about to come. What do y'all feel like? What are y'all tasting? What is it like for y'all? You feel me? Like for the men and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like when
think
she
Mm.
about to
about
I
come.
already don't.
because I
Yeah,
want
that's
to know if
first in the
it's
morning now.
warm. Like y'all should be like
No, real shit. No, real
98.9.
shit. Yeah, real shit.
Okay, so
Just
I can
struggling
tell
to
you,
breathe.
Queen.
Because
Look,
I think
right.
it's really
Hey,
I
bro
thought.
depends
said he, hey,
for the
bro said he's
man.
struggling to
Look,
breathe.
I can
Hey,
tell
bro
you.
said he's
Young,
struggling to breathe.
well,
That's funny
young,
as
how
What are
is
we
hell.
it for
doing about
you?
it?
How is it for
I
you,
mean,
young?
Yeah,
for
You
me,
answer
like,
I
first.
mean, for me, whenever I've given
wait,
head
you
to a
said
woman
young.
and
Okay.
she's about to come, I really don't really taste anything like that for
Mm-mm.
real. Like I really just, I mean, to be real, I just know she's about to come, and that just makes me happier. So it is what it is. So like I
Yeah,
enjoy
it's
doing
in the
that.
So,
moment.
what
So
temperature is it when
It's
she does that?
warm.
Hot just
it's
like
pretty warm.
Okay.
Yeah,
ice.
yeah, yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
warm.
it's
No, it's
definitely it's
warm.
pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's
So
warm.
wait,
You know what
warm.
I'm saying? So
is
it
it
feels warm. But
Fahrenheit,
I mean, when you
Celsius,
licking
or
on it,
Kelvin?
yeah,
Or
but I mean
Kelvin? Is it?
when you licking on it though, it's not you can't really tell. You only tell
You
when your
can't
dick
I
tell
is
know
what.
they're not
Yes,
Mm-mm.
you
kicking me
can.
out.
yeah, you can't
Who?
really
Mm-mm.
tell if you
That's
licking on it.
who is that
Yeah,
talking?
so
Who is
it's
that talking?
I don't know what you want to
that's
say.
me.
It's ice
That's
cold. It's
me.
not
Okay,
ice
so I'm
cold.
gonna
It's
No.
tell you
uh,
what
Listen,
you're not doing,
listen.
baby. You not
Listen,
sucking the
listen,
pussy
listen.
right, okay? Because
Listen.
you can feel the
Oh man.
vibration of the orgasm coming, love.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay,
keeping it
so check.
100.
Okay, so keep it. Okay, so let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. I said
Yeah,
it
right.
because I
don't
play
take.
with women as
Okay,
well.
so
I'm through.
listen to me clearly. Listen to me real
Mm-hmm.
clearly, like open ears, right? So
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
it does not taste for me. I have, especially because if I'm going down there to eat your pussy, that means it's clean. That's first of all. So that means I'm not smelling nothing at all. That makes me unwary of the shit. That's number one. Number two, if I'm eating your pussy, it really tastes fine to me. I don't really taste nothing that's negative or bitter or anything like that in the first place. So I enjoy eating pussy. So I don't taste anything, which is what I said. The taste, I feel I taste nothing, right?
So she's
If anything,
gushing.
thank you. So I don't
That's not a good
taste.
thing,
So
love.
I don't take. Oh, so what are you talking? KK, what are you
I'm
talking
a
about?
woman. I'm telling you
KK.
truth.
So what is it
I'm
supposed to
telling
taste
you
like?
I mean, the
So
truth.
what is
taste
it
doesn't
supposed to
change
taste
right
like?
now.
Because
Hold
you
It
up,
can't.
this
tastes
is
like
not
No,
milk.
KK
listen.
speaking. Hold up, bro. Let's
Oh,
not
who
be
was that? Who
talking.
was that? Who was that saying that?
That was rain.
So what is it supposed to taste like? So tell me what
It
it's supposed
tastes
to taste
like
like.
whatever the fuck they doing. I don't know. It just
First
tastes
of
like
all,
whatever they
everything
doing.
Piranhas.
depends on your diet. One, it,
Work.
it depends on your diet. It
Okay,
depends
so
on
what
your
does it taste
diet
like?
and what they're taking in. Now you said it tastes like nothing. There's something wrong
Amen.
Why
Taste
would
because
buds
it?
it
gone
Why
tastes.
would
over.
that be like? Why would that be something wrong if I
Yeah,
don't
because it's
taste
like
a?
a Barbie
If I
doll.
don't
That's
taste
like
a distinct?
they trying
Yeah,
to
I
make
mean,
it.
pussy has a distinct
Uh,
smell, but I'm not
And a
right, but
talking
distinct
about.
taste.
I can
Yeah,
be
like
tart.
it tastes like
You
skin. So you
get
want to
it.
say
You
what?
get
What
it.
the
So what
fuck?
does
You
skin
know
taste
what you
like?
get into.
So what does skin? No, seriously. So what does skin taste like? What does skin taste like? What does skin taste like? Because that's what it
Bro, I
tastes like.
don't know.
Thank
Okay,
Mm.
that's
you.
what it
So
tastes
that's
like then.
basically right. So what are we
Yeah.
talking about? Like, no, seriously, like, what are we talking about? I'm talking
So
about
it tastes
the
like skin.
taste
Don't
of
It's
say
supposed to have
pussy.
a
nothing. Just say it
creamy
tastes like
texture
something.
that tastes like
Yeah.
cream.
They ain't supposed to
Yeah,
say
that's
nothing.
not
Tyler,
that's
what
Some
are
not
you
Not
people
talking
distinctive.
cream
It's
everybody's
a
a
gone.
creamer
He
though.
said it
that's
was
Like
not
not
nothing. He
distinctive.
everybody.
said it
Yes,
tastes like
thank you. That's
nothing.
not
about? Waste a
distinctive.
man time.
Every woman does not cream when she comes. So I'm not
That shit
listen, like
tastes like
straight up. If you're eating pussy, bro, it's tasting like skin. To be honest with you, to be 100 with you, the moment you
yes,
start eating the pussy, it's going to be the exact same taste throughout the entire scenario, bro.
that
And
part.
To keep it
I've
real,
done this too
like
many times. Unless
okay,
you've ate pussy before, please tell me
I
something
have.
different.
Yes, I
Right.
I
me
have.
too.
have.
So
And I
what
was
is
just
so
about to say it's gonna
I
taste
think
the
I have
same way
too.
so
as
please
giving
tell me.
head to a man to a clean man.
Nope.
There's
So
no
please tell me
specific
what it's
taste
supposed to
to it.
taste
So
like.
wait, I have
So
a
please tell me
question.
what it's supposed to taste like. Please tell me what
This
it's supposed to
brother
taste
said
like.
it had no taste. He said it
Ba-
tastes like nothing. And then when I said
Basically, so
I
what are
said
we
they must
talking
have good
about?
Kind of
sugar.
like cum.
No.
Thank you. What are we
He's right.
Kind
talking?
of
Yeah.
like cum.
What are we talking about
So
tonight?
wait,
Like
unless
straight
it'll
up,
taste
what are we
like some
talking
spray if you
about?
spray
So
some
are you?
spray on there, but other than that, is plain is it
It's basically
wait.
plain, especially when the pussy is clean. You may
It
have a
has a
very faint smell, very,
vagina
very
taste.
faint, because all pussy smells a certain way. But as far as tasting, it doesn't really taste
Nigga,
like
my shit
anything
smell like
distinctly.
It
my
tastes
shit
like
tastes like
cum.
strawberries. I don't give a fuck what
No,
you say.
when you
Okay,
eat
Fuck
a
you
Okay,
wait,
well
pussy,
talking
wait,
that's
wait,
well
about.
it
wait.
that's
smells
So
cool.
good.
Well
I'm
okay,
just
it could
playing
okay,
with
it
you,
wait. So
well
I
baby.
that's
have
cool.
But
let
my
me
shit tastes like
What are we
strawberries. Let's talk
talking
about it.
about tonight, man?
Ty, let me
I'm
ask you a
just
question.
On
playing,
right
just
Okay,
to
now?
in
have
that same
fun.
sense, if you're saying it really
But
doesn't
yeah, but no, I get what you're
But
taste
saying
like
though.
no,
But
skin,
real.
right?
I'm
It's a
just
yeah,
bland
gonna
taste.
tell y'all
He's right
with
though.
my husband. When he nuts and he nuts in my face, it tastes like almond milk. That's what the fuck it tastes like.
that's
I'm not
why I
playing.
even
That's
brought
different,
that up
pussy.
because when Queen said that, I was more on the level of trying to understand what she was talking about as far as the men perspective. So I may be different. It may be some other niggas out here that's feeling some different shit. So I was more inclined on understanding what it's like for the men when they're eating pussy, or even a woman if you like eating pussy, if that's what you like to do, if that's what you want to do, please tell me how your experience went. It's not so much to tell me what's right and what's wrong.
They
You may have
scared,
experienced
Ty.
it. Yeah, you may have
Yeah,
experienced a
yeah.
woman that's there. I don't
My bitch
know.
nasty. Yeah,
Have you ever gone down
she's
and
like
come
be
right back
nasty
up?
shit.
You said what?
I got a question though. Wait, because okay, Ty, if you're saying for you, right, you say it tastes like skin, right? I licked my arm because I was like, yeah, that really don't. But my question is, so then when y'all are telling us we taste good, are
Hmm.
you really commenting on the freshness of it
The
if it
smell.
doesn't have a taste?
Nope, I don't.
And I've definitely said that. So listen, if a nigga tell you your pussy tastes good, to be quite honest with you, like I mean, it's really hard to describe that because I mean it just tastes clean. It tastes clean. There's nothing bitter about it. There's not a
Mm-hmm.
lot of hairs. There's not a lot of odors or some shit like that. That turns a nigga on. That'll make a nigga choose you straight up. To be honest with you, especially if he like eating pussy, that will make a nigga choose you straight up. If your pussy is clean and it don't taste crazy, he's going to straight up like eat your pussy until you come
Hey
like
Ty, tell
multiple
me if I'm
times.
lying. If pussy smell like it got too much perfume, it's like, damn, who else is in this bitch? Like it's like
Yeah, like
you
yeah,
think
you're
it's a
gonna
Yeah,
know,
hotel
or,
right,
room.
or,
right,
or
Like
bro.
it
what
look
they
Like
like
you're
try
some
to
gonna
hide.
hotel
know.
shit. You
Yeah,
like,
like
damn, like damn,
yeah,
who the
it's
fuck
supposed to
in
be
here?
real neutral.
It
That's my
just be
point. It's
just
like it's
yeah,
neutral.
neutral.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's a good
know. I
word.
don't know because that's what I was saying.
It's
Like
supposed
I
to
don't know.
Like
be
Like you
cum.
saying,
natural, just
yeah, I
natural.
don't know who's ate pussy in the room and what women you've experienced, but I like women whose smell is neutral who doesn't put a lot of perfumes and douches and all that type of shit. I like
Right.
the natural smell of pussy that's fucking
You be
clean.
like, yo, am I on some
Yeah,
on
I don't
drugs?
know
She
about
like
none of
some
that. I
fucking.
don't know
You
about none of
smell
that.
like blueberries now. Like,
And trust
yo, this
me,
smell like
Marshmallows.
perfume.
yeah, and trust me, I've
Right. You
had,
be like
trust me, my
marshmallows,
shorty has
whatever.
came in my
That
face.
shit still too
Pause. My
good.
shorty has came in my face multiple times. I've made sure of the shit. So I know what it tastes like when she's coming. So when she's coming, she has her own natural smell. Every woman has their own natural smell that comes from about of her that it releases and secretes these fluids. Every woman don't taste the same. So it is what it
It's
is.
because of their
That's
diet. I'm
true
gonna
Facts.
be
though,
real with
Ty.
y'all.
It is what it, and it is
It's
because of
all
their
about their
diet. It is
diet.
because of their diet. It is, but it also is about the anatomy in general. Every woman just naturally is not gonna taste
And
the
their
same. It don't
mindset.
matter just what she's eating. She's just not gonna taste the same. That's why I was asking everybody who has ate pussy in general, what does it taste like for you? What does it
They won't
smell like?
answer you.
Come,
My point.
come.
My
It tastes
point.
like
I'm
come.
saying like I never ate pussy. Like I never like I'm strictly
What are we
dickly.
talking about,
So
bro? I feel you. I
Leave
feel you. Maybe I'm
alone.
So
asking.
I
Rain,
said come. People are
Rain
not
was the one who
listening.
said she. I heard say she's eating the pussy. Rain, what is it like for you?
Initially, he asked about when they're coming. And
All right.
I was thinking more so about a couple of girls. I heard you say something about when they was coming, and I started thinking about a couple of squirters that I encountered. You can tell when certain things are about to occur. And you can also tell when a woman is about to orgasm or climax, whichever one you want to use according to the body and what you're doing, whether it's clitoral stimulation or you're trying to penetrate somebody. I don't like to go all up in people with my fingers and stuff, but you can get them there if you have to. But when he said nothing, I'm like, man, it don't just taste like nothing. I mean, I can't just say, oh, well, pussy tastes like strawberries. And when Queen said that, I was like, damn, because strawberries are good, but they not the sweetest. You know what I'm saying? But they
Hey,
not
you
real
can't go down on a
bitter.
woman without using your fingers. What are you talking about?
well, no, that
Well,
But
means that she's only
how come
eating
you can't?
strawberries.
I
That's
mean,
the
How
but what
come
does
you
it
diet.
taste
can't?
like for you, Rain? Rain, what does it taste like when you've made a woman come by eating her pussy? What does it taste like for you? That's the whole question. What does it taste like for you? Because my experience may be different from you. I've never tasted all the women you have tasted. What is the experience like for you?
Get out the way because she about to drown me. The
It's
fuck?
bitter.
The only time,
That's
to
what it
be
tastes
honest with
bitter.
you, the only time I've ever dealt with a squirter is when I was fucking her and she told me she was a squirter. So that was different. And even then, when she was squirting,
That's
I
true.
didn't necessarily taste it. I was fucking her.
That's
So
true.
that was
Get out the
different.
way.
So even then, every woman's not going to squirt when she comes. Like it just, it is what it is. Some women are
Well,
talented in that area. Some women are talented and they
can I
just know
tell
how
you
to do
something,
it.
You
love?
get to wipe the
No,
TV
can
off
I
when
tell
you're
you
done.
something, no,
Yes, you
love?
can. Yes, you can.
Every woman is pretty much a squirter. It's just how you get to that space. I mean, hey, because I didn't believe that I was either, but somebody got me there. You see, um, not to disappoint, the
What'd they do
men,
differently
but
that got you there?
stayed in place.
Okay.
Stayed in place, like behind that click. That's that space right there. I think we talked about that in the last class. What's her name? Yes. Um, but as far as the taste, I mean, how can I say it just tastes like pussy? I mean, pussy is pussy. But like, I mean, the cum, I mean that part, some people they cream and stuff like that. But again, I've learned that a lot of women don't, relax enough to even let you, make them squirt or whatever. But it happens because it also makes you feel like you're about to piss. So it's like, a lot of women hold back from that. Um,
Yeah, I've had that experience to where I was fucking and she was like completely she told me to stop. She was like, stop, 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 stop. And I know for a fact that was probably about to happen. But my thing is in general, I have never in my life seen okay, I would agree with you just generally because we all have innate abilities. Just generally, we all have certain abilities, right? So if you were talking about clairvoyance or being seeing into the future or having premonitions from dreams
mhm.
and shit. I would agree with you and say that we all can tap into that ability. So I get what you're saying. All the abilities that we hold as humans are all of the access to everyone, right? But generally speaking, I have not seen or heard of every woman being a squirter. No matter how many times they fucked or how many times they've climaxed, I just don't see it as that. That is a skill to a degree. That is somewhat of a skill. Some people
Yeah,
have
the
an
skill
innate
of that
skill.
dick, bruh.
Yeah.
Hey, look, yeah, it's the skill of that dick. Now,
Nah, I ain't know about that, bro. Look, look,
You
look,
gotta
look,
roll your eyes.
look, look, look. I'm gonna
cause
be
not
real with you.
He
I'm
said
gonna
you
be
got
real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. No, I'm gonna be real with you, right? It's not about the dick. It's not about the dick. Some women, like I told you, I was fucking a shorty, and she
I'm
knew she
about to
could
say the
squirt.
only time I heard stop is right before I put it
He
in.
said, I was fucking a
Yeah,
shorty.
like you got to be real with you. Like you got to be real. Like some women just naturally have had that experience and know they can do it. Some women just generally have never had that experience. I'm not saying that they can't do it, but generally spirit just generally you can make a shorty come 5 to 6 times, 7 times, especially when you getting it in. But she's not gonna fucking squirt. You can feel her squirting on your dick, and it's nothing better than feeling a woman come on your dick. It's nothing better than feeling that shit. When she's coming on the dick and you feel the fucking rushes of that and the vibrations and the gushing of all that shit, it's nothing better than having a woman come on your dick. And then on top of that, you not just you her coming on your dick, but her coming on your dick and you're nowhere near climaxing. You're just getting started.
listen.
There's
It's I'm
nothing
looking
better
at
than
okay. There was a study. All women can squirt, but
I
most
guess.
don't.
I guess.
It's
Exactly.
You
not.
know what the
Most
best
don't
feeling is?
because of
You know
what?
what the best feeling is? I'm gonna tell you. When you
I don't
fucking and you haven't even came yet as a man, you haven't came yet, and you're like, and you're just, and you stroking, you keep stroking, you keep stroking. I'm stroking, I'm stroking. I'm in my zone like this because it just feels good. It's a feeling at this point. It ain't nothing else but how I feel. And it's like,
right.
oh, I done came like 3, 4 times, and you still ain't came. You like, oh, I'm about to come now. Like I'm about to come, and you're just about to come. Like and
But
she
this,
done came. She done told you she came
but this
Right.
about
like,
three,
but
four
Right.
most
times. I
times,
Right.
don't give a damn
okay, I'm
squirt
a
or not.
woman, and I will
Right.
say most women they are lying, like they're not orgasm. And I'm sorry, I didn't spoke to a many of
I
women,
think
and I am a
from my
woman.
experience,
Many,
when the
Nah.
man is doing his thing, what he's do if
Nah.
he's actually doing his thing.
Nah.
From my experience, he's doing his thing, and
Right.
that girl is saying I came or whatever. She ain't got to come or not, but something she like about it. Something she
you
like
can
about
tell
you
Yeah,
when they
doing
no,
your
come though,
motherfucking
I'm gonna
shit.
man.
say, and I'm gonna say it like this, right? And I'm gonna say it like this on a nutshell, right? It's levels to it. You're not gonna always have a shorty who comes 3 feet in the air and is pissing on you. Sometimes you just have a woman that's coming and you just feel the gushing of her coming. It is what it is. It's not. It's levels to it, and it's levels to where she can actually do the shit she's doing. And it takes a woman who's actually like talented or knows her body to do that. It's
Hold it
not
right
every
there.
woman who comes in that same way.
Hold it, please.
I've made my shorty come multiple times fucking like and I felt it. So it's just like, no, you
You
can't.
felt what? You felt her body vibrating, or you
No,
felt
I
her?
felt the literal liquid come out of her pussy on my dick. If you want me to be exclusive, I mean, if you want me to be explicit, the fluid came out of her pussy on my dick, and I felt it. And she got 2 times wetter than what she was when I was fucking her prior. So if you want me to be real, but she didn't
And,
squirt
and what were you
everywhere and
doing?
wet the
You
fucking
doing
bed up.
yourself. You doing you.
Yeah,
Like
she
you
didn't
saying, you
squirt
just in
everywhere
your
and
own
wet the
zone.
fucking bed up. Every woman is
Yeah, it
different.
makes a puddle.
That's not every woman that squirts 10 feet in the air.
You
Like,
don't have to make a yeah.
yeah, I fucked women who can do that. Yeah, I have. But every woman don't do that. And when women come, they come in various ways. It's not the same for every
That's
woman.
why I don't watch lesbian porn
Yeah,
because I
like
don't know when it is.
that's not a real thing for every woman. Like just
Look, just
honestly.
like
Are
that
we
man
gonna
just
have a
said, how can you
conversation with
eat pussy?
everybody? Yes, because it's just two people, three people. Come on, let's go.
Everybody's
Okay.
talking.
Yeah,
Nobody's
for
raising
real.
their
We
All
want to
right.
hand.
have fun too. Come on now.
I'm quiet.
Me
Like,
too.
I'm just
Like it's
listening.
just about.
I'm just listening.
Go ahead, y'all.
I'm just saying in general, Like honestly, like full heartedly and shit like that. I've dealt with really freaky women. I made them come multiple
I think a
times,
lot of
all of
men
that. And
have.
I,
Come on, let's talk about it.
yes, my point
Yeah.
exactly. And in general,
We
not
still talk
every
about
woman is,
climaxing though.
yeah,
Exactly.
not
Well,
Like,
every
let's
woman has
meaning
change
that
it
what you
up.
want,
capability.
what you
What?
want, what you really want from a sister.
I think I think I think to be honest though, it depends on like I think you said like it's levels. Like I done seen both. I done seen squirting and I done seen just regular climaxing. So I think it's levels. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to getting a person to that level.
Let's talk about it.
Teamwork.
Make the dream work. What?
What you got for us, Jazz?
Well, anybody else want to talk about any other erogenous zones? I mean,
Yes,
there's
take
different
it
ones.
in.
Like,
Don't think about it. Just do it.
just do it, right? I mean,
Put it in your mouth.
Ass up, face down.
but
Amen.
what if it's something that they touch you and you don't like it? How are you gonna go ahead and
Man,
approach them?
stop being a little sissy and
I
just
don't
do it
like
and
that.
try
Right.
it and see if you like it. You don't know if you like it until you try it. God damn, everybody's so close minded. If you with the right person, you gonna like everything. If you ain't gonna
Right.
like something, there ain't no way you gonna. There is nothing that my man didn't do to me that I did not like.
Exactly. It takes the right
Ain't
partner.
nothing. If you're not with the right person, you just fuck. You might as well go ahead and go get that dildo and go jack off.
Well, let's just say this. Hold on.
That's not
I
very open
understand what you're
minded.
saying. I understand what you're saying, but at times women just don't. Sometimes we just don't want to be bothered. So it is times that you don't want to really like. You know what I mean? Come on.
Suck it up if you're in a
Yep,
relationship.
that's a fact.
You better take that
Mm,
shot. Keep it moving.
Nah.
true.
Mm-mm. You every
What you
See, I
woman
don't
gonna
want
is
to
do?
say
like
nothing
that.
like that because
Okay,
Every
so
woman
that's
is
like
because
like that.
some people have
So I got a
some people
question
have
though.
Every
real
So
woman
hard
is like
limits when
that.
it comes
And
to
please
some
don't
sex
make
I
it
got a
seem
things, and
like
question
you
you
for
can't
like
her.
that
push
every
that.
day, 7 days a week,
I got a question for her
365
though.
days. No, you're not like
So
that.
so
That's
what
real
don't
life
so
shit.
is this something that you don't like to do?
Who, me?
hell no.
Hell
I take
no.
it all.
I
So there's
do it
nothing. Nah,
all.
not you, Queen. Oh my God, Queen.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Sorry.
And now you good. Go ahead.
Don't be sorry.
No, because they don't like me to talk like that. So I'll be quiet.
Nah, go ahead. Go
Speak
ahead.
your mind.
Go
Free
ahead,
country.
Queen.
Come on.
Mm-mm. Oh, no, baby. I'm good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been with my husband for what shit, we about to be 28 years, so now we
Amen.
good.
Mm.
And we don't
You
did
getting that good
everything.
good.
Still doing that. And let me just speak on something. Wetting the sheets is what my husband like. So I squirt. I don't motherfucking just have sex anymore. I squirt now. You know what I mean? That's all we do. And I
Hell
wash the sheets
yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean? We got the shit, you know what I mean?
But come on,
Well,
ladies. You don't think about squirting. It just happens. Y'all making it sound like it's a job.
that shit is a job. You sound.
Hell
Yeah.
Yes,
no.
it
It just
is. You
They
happens.
gotta
sound.
have self
You not.
control and they gotta
You
be able to
sound
please
for
you and not
real.
just be
It's a
selfish.
job. You gotta.
Mm-mm.
You gotta be into it. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's a fucking job. Point blank. Period. Come on now.
It
What
is
the
work,
fuck?
yeah.
Now nothing when you come is not a job because you know what I mean. But everything else, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta wet them motherfucking sheets. Let's talk about it.
Th- There's no way you can force yourself
You
to
gotta
squirt.
force yourself to squirt my. You
Ain't no
sound.
way. It just happens.
So you
No, there are people who can control it. That's
Why would you
that's what Ty was
control it?
talking about.
That is
Cause
being
you can,
selfish.
cause some people have that talent. That's what he was
That's
talking about a little
selfish.
while ago.
That's selfish.
nah.
Come on. Why
That's
don't you just want
cat.
to ride
That's
that
cat.
wet
I'm
ride?
sorry. I'm a woman. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Y'all know what y'all do,
Mm.
the
It might
motherfucker
be an
squirt.
age
Let's talk
difference
about
though.
it.
How old is you?
Well, let's talk about it. My mama has 16 kids, so she must be doing something right. Mm.
I mean,
She
you can have
sliding.
20 kids and not squirt. Know what I mean?
That's fact.
Like so that squirting
But I'm
squirting
saying,
don't
I feel
make
Exactly,
you
like
have
Queen.
it,
But
kids.
that don't
See,
mean
and
Squirting
like
right,
don't
Rain
make
right.
you
But
said, for
have
a
Queen,
lot of
kids.
women.
The nut
Right, but
does. I
Queen, but
mean,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. But
yeah.
that's
The
what I'm
squirting
saying,
don't have nothing
Queen.
to
That
But
do
good
with
pussy
you
gonna
having
get you all
right.
them
kids,
kids
baby.
unless you're on both
No, no, no,
I
birth
no.
control. That
mean,
fool have
I
baby
get
control.
you. No, I get you. But that's what I'm saying. Like Queen just said, you can have 20 kids and not necessarily squirt it to the fucking ceiling. Like, and that don't mean you ain't climaxed or came. Like, that's not a real thing. Like, sorry, it's not.
I
If
know
you
what you're talking
squirt,
about,
you
but
yes.
there's
If
no
you
way you could
squirt, you
control.
squirt.
If
But
you can't control your squirting, that is rude to your partner. That's
no, no,
rude.
listen. I get the whole point of saying that you can't control your. I get what you're saying because generally speaking, you're basically saying once you've climaxed to the point of maybe 2 to 3 times, it's somewhat uncontrollable for you, and you're in a mode of just climaxing, and you're trying to continuously climax. We're not talking about that. We're talking about just the entire act of squirting in general. And every woman has not squirted, and it's not because they haven't came before. Like that's not a fact, like at
May I
all.
please share what a gynecologist says? And I'll put it in the
Sure, you can.
chat.
Sure, you
Yes,
can.
it
Go.
says, the question says, okay, I'm going to let you see what it says. It says, ask a gynecologist, can every woman squirt?
No.
Can all women squirt as in have a female ejaculation? Just like when men ejaculate, women can too. We usually don't do it to the degree that men do because they're doing it specifically for a purpose, which is to transport sperm, right? So we're not transporting anything. So physiologically, there's no reason for our body to projectile ejaculate.
Thank
But
you.
women obviously can do so. When we have a climax, we do ejaculate. It's the same premise around male ejaculation that when you are at a climax in sex, you will have a creation of liquid. We have glands that are located around the vagina, and these glands really are designed to keep the vagina moist and to make sure we can get rid of bacteria and
My dick
irritants.
so good,
During
I can have
climax,
bras for
when you
free.
do have an
Let her
increase in the
finish,
amount
bro.
of
Let her finish.
secretions that are built up, and then during ejaculation, some of that can be released. There are some women that obviously can do more than others, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. It's a big topic that I have with some of my patients because I think women feel that they have to do this, but that's
thank
actually
you.
something that has come about because of social perception, which I think actually comes from pornography. When we
Thank
see it,
you.
we then have the expectation that all women should do that because men see that and think, oh, wow, it has been projected as normal or indicating that the sex
Thank
was good.
and that's what I'm talking about because we're talking about I watch plenty of porn. I watch a lot of women come on camera and all that shit. I've seen it plenty of times where they come on camera and they squirt everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. Every woman is not just naturally going to squirt everywhere, but she is going to come though. She is going to come.
I'll
But never
share it
every
because
not every woman's going to squirt everywhere to the ceiling. I'm sorry. And I'm talking about real squirting, like as if you I'm talking about real squirting. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
someone
when
that's
Gush,
coming.
a
whenever
gush.
when people
The
watch
Yes,
movies,
projectile.
when
yes,
people
thank you. You can have a gush of cum, but
when
it's not a
people when
squirt to the
people
fucking ceiling. Like,
when
like
people
that's what I'm
watch
talking about.
movies and what you take out of it, that's on you. It's how you see the movie. It's like,
Oh
yo,
my
this
god,
is what
no
I
thank
take out
you.
of it. This is what you take out of it. This is what I
No,
take out of this movie.
I
No.
mean, I get what
I
she's
take out of it.
saying.
I'd be like,
I get what she's saying. That's like saying every person can climax. I mean, obviously, your body's designed to secrete fluids. Like, I mean, yeah, you're going to climax. Not every woman, though, is going to squirt to the ceiling. And that's
but
really
she
what I'm
says that
talking
every
about.
woman can.
No, I'm not
Every
saying every
woman can
woman
No,
squirt
can,
I'm
but
saying the
it's
vaginal.
wrong.
gynecologist did.
No, I was
No,
saying it's wrong to withhold it if you like people say they could control their squirt. Why the me personally, my opinion, just my opinion. I'm not saying anybody's wrong or right and they have a different reason why they do. I wouldn't see a reason to withhold the squirt, control the squirt. When I'm fucking having sex, whatever or whatever you want to call it, making love, I let my body do what the fuck it want to do. That's it. Like I don't think about it. I just do.
right.
And that's how I feel like everybody should
That's
stop
why,
thinking so much.
and that's why
Is
I'm
that
saying
And
young?
I
in
get you,
general.
baby. But
eh,
when you start, let me ask you this. So when you first start having sex, you was squirting?
Oh
I'm just
Lord have
asking a question.
mercy. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Oh, so when you first start having sex,
he was
you was
squirting.
just squirting. Come on now.
Yes.
Come
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Nah, I'm not. Nah,
Alright.
I'm not going to agree with you because I'm not going. No, you're not going to get that. All right.
No,
Nah,
But
you're
see,
look,
not
it's
going to get
not
that.
something.
and look
You're
because
not
it
going to
takes
get that.
because it
I'm a
takes
woman.
be-
I'm a
right
woman,
because it
and
takes
you're not going to get
it
that,
takes
sweetheart.
more
So
than
you
one time
saying
to fuck.
when you
So
first start
What
having
happened to
sex,
yeah,
talent?
That is not
you
a
never
fact, y'all.
actually
Talent.
made love
Talent.
and just nutted all
Talent.
on you. You just
stop that, dog.
completely
I really stop.
squirted with liquid on this man. Come on, man.
Right,
Some people
because this what I'm
have
talking
though.
about.
No, that's what I'm
So if
asking
you
her. I'm asking her a question. So you saying you completely, when you first started having sex, when you first nutted, you squirted liquid all over you, and you in
Yes,
the
you let
bed,
it
you
run.
was wet
Yes,
and
the
everything.
first time the person that I done it with did not know it was my first time. Was surprised as a motherfucker, and guess what? I was surprised I
Again,
didn't know
I'm
what the
not.
fuck my body was
Again, I'm
doing.
gonna ask you the question one more time. I said your first time when
Oh
you
my
had
God.
sex, you telling me that you squirted liquid
Yes.
all over the
Yes,
place, all over the bed.
yes.
So you actually,
uh,
how many kids you have?
I have one because I'm believing birth control now.
Okay, so when you, cause you know when a woman, it don't come from liquid, baby.
Oh, I
and
know.
yeah,
All
and
right,
then
so,
and Queen, let me say this,
all
Queen, and
right, go ahead.
it's levels to it. We're not talking about you just wetting the bed and it's wet underneath y'all.
Exactly.
We've all experienced it being wet underneath
I
the
understand the
pussy.
difference of
Right. I'm
me
talking
and
about you
And
squirting.
squirting. Listen,
squirting.
Yeah,
baby,
but you
baby.
saying
I'm
you
talking
squirt.
about you
You
squirting to
saying
the
from the day
listen.
from when you first
Yes,
had
I'm
sex,
Talking to
talking
Queen.
you
about you
squirted.
squirting to the ceiling. No, no,
How would she
seriously.
know
I'm
that?
talking about you. Yeah, I'm
What
talking about
happened
you
the first
squirting a
time?
gallon. No, listen. I am talking about you squirting a gallon of cum through the ceiling damn near. I'm
Yeah,
not
stop.
talking about you just came and it got wet on the bed and it was wet on the
Exactly.
bed. And we know that. That's going to happen. We know that. That's happened plenty of times. That's why even the whole thing about someone being
Okay,
super wet,
Ty,
it's like,
Ty,
yeah, we know
let me
that.
ask her another question. When did you start having
Go
sex,
ahead, baby. I'm
Mama?
sorry. Yeah. Because niggas is lying tonight. I
Yeah,
don't know
real
what it
talk.
is.
Hey, sweetheart, when did you start
Uh huh.
having sex?
19.
You said 19.
Yep.
That's
And you was
fair.
squirting at 19 and you ain't know what,
Hmm.
Squirting
girl.
ain't practice though,
Oh,
Queen.
I watched porn since I was 12.
Yeah, but boo, listen, it's reality. We all know when you first, even when you was humping, you was not squirting. I think every person, every human being have humped before. And when you hump, you get that feeling and that bubbly in you, and you do, and women will, do their little thing in their panties. I think we all did something in our panties. Ain't no woman on this stage, nobody gonna sit here and tell me when you first started having sex, you sat there and you squirted and made the bed wet. That's a
But
lie.
look, Queen,
It's a
Queen,
lie.
Queen,
Let's add.
I can't agree
That's
with
a
you on
lie.
that
I'm
though.
not gonna agree
Because
with
let
that.
me tell
Sorry.
you something. That
Doctor or
gland
not.
inside behind your vagina is that gland. If you
Exactly.
would have experienced partner, but that's the thing, like it's possible. Like the studies just showed it. If you have someone that's experienced enough to make you come, most women that are squirting, most times they're in there on their back because that man is hitting up under there. You know what I'm saying? It's going up under and getting to the
I
spot.
understand that, baby,
And I
but
get
in the
what you're
beginning, you're
saying,
not doing that.
but see, okay, I get what you're saying, like in thought. But if she said she was already watching porn at 19, that's a little far along, for a woman, for real. Because some women
Well,
was going way before that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just you getting fucked. It wasn't you having sex. You was getting fucked. A man was just ejaculating in you. I get where you going from it. But if she was sensitive enough in that space and enough to relax, like she was waiting on it, I can see it happening. And not to look, I have daughters, and my oldest daughter, that was something that I didn't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But, it made me curious. Like
Me
I
either. I got a
told you,
25-year-old.
that's what I'm saying. Mine 26. So like when I said that in the last class, I was like, Dag, I lost my virginity at 45. Didn't no man make me squirt until I was 40 years old. I'm 45 now. 40 years old. And
Me,
it
the
took
same
somebody
age,
that,
baby.
you know what I'm saying? It took somebody that had, patience, and it took me to relax. So I can see from that point of view, like, okay, were you that comfortable your first time? But, you a horn dog, you ain't had no dick. Just think about it. Them hormones been running for a while. Our hormones start attacking us at like 13, 14 years old. I didn't get my cycle till late. So, things start kicking off at a certain, stage. So, I can see it
Again,
possible.
with something like that, even if you looking at porn or whatever you looking at, is something that you you just got to be relaxed and train yourself. When you first getting the dick, you ain't fucking sitting there relaxing, point blank, period, and you motherfucking squirting all over the bed. Point, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna agree to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't believe in it. I just don't see it.
Would you say
But
you be
Okay.
thinking too much?
Huh?
What you say you be thinking
No,
too
I'm
much at that
saying what
age?
I'm saying is when you first have sex,
Yes,
you're not. First of all, you're scared because you're already about to get your little cherry bus. Okay.
Nah, you ain't scared. If you want it, you want it. Like not
No, no,
everybody's
I'm
scared.
saying for my. Well, I'm gonna say for me myself. All right, I can only speak for me. Now, I
Okay.
mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, I wanted it, but damn sure I wasn't relaxing. You know what I mean? I had to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But where?
Let that
How old
person
were
do it.
you?
Maybe so. Excuse me.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I was 17
Okay.
and still scared. You know what I mean? So that being said, I wasn't open like wide, like relaxing type shit like that. I was, you know what I mean? I was tight. I was ready, but I was tight. You know what I mean? So I wasn't even thinking about squirting. That wasn't even, know what I
I
mean?
wasn't thinking about it. I didn't know what the
it
hell.
just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not believing that. Y'all, I can't get it. I can't get
But
that.
I'm saying
But
I've been
like
like
y'all,
masturbating since I
but
was
you know what? Like
12.
I said, every woman is different. Hey, some women might just squirt. Some women might, So we all different. So I can't say that. But I will say, I don't. I mean, I read too, so I know what a women body. We all read that shit. So, when you first have sex, you already know what time it is. You know what goes on. I don't see no woman just coming off the mic. She ain't never had sex and she just squirting all over the place. I don't see that. So, anyway, but I salute you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Squirting is a skill.
Thank you.
No.
It
But
is.
it's a
and there's
skill.
Yes,
No, it's
qualifiers.
not.
yes,
Just
it
like
is.
if you want to do
It
it the right
is.
way,
How is it
it's
a
a skill.
skill?
It's
Putting the
definitely is.
How is it
hone
a
in on your
skill?
target or
Anything you
whatever,
do with
or
sex is a
how,
skill. You just can't sit there and think. You know what I mean? You gotta do your.
Yeah,
No,
your
the
man
the
gotta
issue
get
is
you
that y'all
there.
think. Don't think. Just let your body do what it's gonna do. Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody's a squirter. If it happens, it happens. Keep it moving. Like she just told us about the
This more
whole.
this more like you
No,
said.
it's about the whole. The whole research and everything. Not everybody's a squirter. Not
So,
everybody.
do
But
any
everybody
other women
can.
on the stage do? Okay, let me ask. Let me ask another woman besides.
Okay.
Let me ask any other woman, and if y'all want, y'all can answer. If not, then say it. Tina, have you? When did you start squirting, baby?
I have yet to squirt.
Huh?
I have yet to squirt.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, baby. E Love, when did you start squirting? If you have, E Love, you there? Wheezy,
Well, I didn't start squirting. Well,
I was
I
gonna
did
get to you, Yaz.
a,
I was gonna get to you, boo, because I
uh,
know you already free. Uh, okay.
Amen.
Well, go ahead, guys.
okay. I was just gonna say I didn't start squirting till I was in my 30s, just a very few times. But now it's like more as I got older. Now in my 40s, but I
Amen.
never, at my young age, I never did.
So can I ask a question to the sisters? So when okay, if you have an orgasm while being penetrated, Or you having an orgasm while being penetrated, or is it from clitoral stimulation?
All my man only could tell you that because I just do it.
What y'all in here lying about?
Like I just do it. You know what I'm saying? So my shit just come out. That's all facts. I mean, but when I start squirting, is when I
Oh
start
Lord.
squirting. When I known about it. You know what I mean? So it's a difference. It's a difference where where people just coming off the mic and just I mean, coming in and just saying when they first had sex they were squirting at that time. I just don't see that. I'm sorry.
But see, that's the thing that I was saying. It's a space. It's like the gland that they touch while they're penetrating you that can cause you to squirt. And most of us don't do it because we thinking we gotta fucking pee, or we scared, or not knowing. You think it's so much. When
They
I
think.
did find, and that's the thing. When I finally did squirt, and I didn't even realize what was gonna happen, but the brother knew what was going on. He said, "Baby, she about to come." He felt it. He felt everything about to happen. And like I said, I didn't know that I didn't have control over my throat chakra because the moaning and the noise that was coming out, I had no control
Yeah,
over
but
it.
boo,
So I don't
coming
really
and
see.
squirting is totally different. When you
I was
come,
squirting, love.
when you squirt, it's wet. Your whole bed be wet. Let's talk
I
about it.
know
It's
it was
So
liquid.
that's what I
shooting
was saying.
out
Like break down
everywhere.
the bed, like break down the bed,
Yeah, you
like
gotta
wet up the
break down the
bed. That's what I
bed.
mean. Like
It's
That's what I'm
liquid.
talking about, squirting.
that.
But I'm asking the women
It's a certain
as a
secretion.
collective.
It's not piss. It's not like what people
It's
think. It's a
beautiful.
certain.
Stop
Oh
thinking
yeah,
about it
it's
too much.
definitely
Just let it
beautiful.
happen.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, it
Beautiful.
is. It
It's
is.
Let's
Do
beautiful.
talk
y'all
about
know?
it.
Right.
Yes.
Definitely beautiful.
Yes, I do.
What?
But I was asking the other women, because a lot of times men thinking they putting in work, and most women not having an orgasm from penetration.
Look, just
Oh,
smoke
I
a
come
blunt
real
before
easy
you
from
fuck next time.
penetration. I come
Huh?
real
I
easy
know
from
how to make that
penetration.
shit work. I know how to make that shit work, even at my size. Like I know how to make that shit work
What?
Let's
from
talk
D.
about it.
Make it work
Yep.
in what way?
You
What
gotta
area?
make
Yeah,
that shit
Yeah,
what
work.
make
is it?
that
First step,
shit
have a
like
good dick.
fucking make me bust a nut.
Second
What?
step,
Y'all just
Good
talking.
dick. No, 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 no. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna rephrase this. You don't gotta have good dick. You could have a good eater. Cause not everybody takes dick.
I'm not
That
squirting
Hey,
in
goes
some
my
back
girls
to
husband's
Right.
mouth. That's
uh,
disgusting. But
That goes
damn
back
sure the
to,
dick is gonna
again,
make me
like
squirt.
clitoral
That's
stimulation.
disgusting.
That's why I said as far as being penetrated, because most women, they lie, and they man is not causing them the orgasm. So I asked the question of, most times when you're having sex and a man is penetrating you, have you found yourself to reach a climax, have an orgasm by the penetration, or is it from clitoral stimulation?
The
That's a good
penetration.
question,
So
boy.
penetration, I could say penetration, and I will always go back to that man because I know how to make it work, and that's just me. And I land.
Like I
I
said, for
don't
me,
know.
penetration.
and I take off, and I never
I'm a
land.
real easy comer. So for me,
I
penetration
like
does it.
dick.
You say penetration does it, Tina?
Yeah, for me it does.
So
Okay.
clitoral, that does nothing.
I mean,
Clitoral stimulation is
clitoral does it.
easy.
Clitoral does it too. It's different, but just like for
It's a
especially
different
for me because
orgasm.
I don't do oral,
I want them to
so the penetration is
come
doing it
on,
for
bro.
me.
You just talking to me.
It's like clitoral stimulation is one, and then you got a different type of stimulation from the penetration.
And then the G spot, that's a whole nother.
Mm.
Like we're not even going down that route.
Fuck the G spot. It's all
Now,
about the B
What do you
spot. It's
mean,
about the
like
brain.
fuck the G
The
spot? You
brain
can
There's
know
spot.
an
how
A
to
It's
Hell
get
spot
not
to
no.
the
too.
G
about
Nah.
spot.
not what you
That's a
do. It's how
point.
you do it.
Hell
You
no.
get
That's a
in there.
point.
You set the whole mood up. It's about the mood. It's about the vibes. You
No.
gotta get the vibe right.
You gotta hit her the right
You gotta
way.
be like, hey, hey, you a sex toy.
see, the sister Tina has said she come easy, but like
Mm.
I got a high sex drive, so I can keep going and keep going and keep
hmm
going, like
Yes,
the
and I'm gonna keep
Energizer Bunny.
using and
So I
using
have
and using.
damn
And I'm
right,
just
you got to
gonna
have
I'm gonna
somebody
show
that's
you what your
ready.
sex drive. You're like, oh shit, I really am a sex toy. I'm like, I know you are, and I'm gonna keep showing you how you're a sex toy.
You're just gonna keep opening it up for me. You're gonna keep doing what I tell you to do because you're a sex toy. Because you got a high sex drive. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You know what you are. You know what I want. I know what I want. You know what we know what we want. It comes to that. It comes to that. Some point, it comes to we know we when it comes to we know what we want. That's when you get that squirt
That part.
everywhere. That's that real squirt. Not that porn star squirt. That's that real squirt everywhere. And just like, oh no, we know we won't. Oh, squirt everywhere. Yeah, clean up. Got to do.
So anyway, like, Professor, yes,
Yes.
back
Mm-hmm.
to the subject. Beginner's Guide to
No
Squirting,
pun
in case you've ever been curious.
Right. Let's begin as guide. Squirting is a form of ejaculation where a whitish or clear fluid is released from the vulva during sexual pleasure or
intended.
orgasm.
It's push.
And it says that there is no debate about what squirt is and where exactly this fluid comes from, as well as if all women can squirt. I think most women could squirt. You should be able to make. Um.
What?
I
Okay.
just like the description, like the whitish clear liquid, like that whole part.
You want what?
No, I was saying I like that description of it. Like, yeah,
Oh,
that's what it is. It's not
that's how it's supposed to be. So.
right.
So, okay, it says basically you have to have the right mindset. You need to make sure that you are
Amen.
relaxed and in the mood for it. Because squirting involves release.
That's a
Being
fact.
relaxed is the key to feeling comfortable enough to let your body do its own thing
Mm-hmm.
without tensing up. And that's what, our bodies will do that, especially at the beginning when we start having sex. Our body do tense, but you never know. With the right person, the right person will make you comfortable where your body will be relaxed, and that will help it more into get into squirting.
But you can't just roll over. You said the mindset. You
Yeah,
can't
you
just
have to have
roll
the
over that.
mindset, like make
Yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah,
that
but
you're
you
in
can't
the.
roll over that because the mindset is dirty. It's some shit like let's say you're a church person, right? And
Uh
it's
huh.
Saturday night, and we fucking right, and I'm like, yo, I want you to go in church. You're not taking a bath tonight. You're gonna go in church with my cum all over your titties and shit. You're gonna go into church like that. That's how you go into church. See that? You see that? While we're fucking, and it's like that's your mind. Like you see what I'm saying? It's mind. You can't just roll over that.
Okay, so
That's
who's
where it
gonna
all comes from.
judge? Who's gonna judge? Right?
It's
You're
just
going to
we
church.
know, like,
Who's
hey,
gonna judge?
hey,
Who's gonna judge? You're going to church.
When you start shouting
bro,
and
you
smelling
going to
like
church? You
nuts,
going to church? Come all, yo, come all over my face. Oh, you, that's what you going. Hallelujah, praise Lord. I'm just saying, that's an example. Never done it before.
I know.
That's an
young,
I'm
you
example.
just saying.
crazy.
Like, I just came in here as devil's advocate. I just asked a question.
Okay, you gonna go to work tomorrow. Your dick gonna smell like my mouth. I don't know. Whatever it may be. Just
Wait a second, wait a second. You
right,
better
You said
slow
your
mindset,
down.
dick
but it
gonna
has to be
smell like
You
mind.
my
It has
said
to be
your
mouth.
perfect.
That
dick
See,
gonna
that didn't
sound
smell
sound
like
right.
your
That
what?
didn't
mouth.
sound right, right?
What
If
you
you
just
need
That
to
didn't
say?
slow
sound right.
down.
Hey
Yeah,
yo,
your dick sound like my mouth. See, that didn't sound
you
right. See,
sound
that's
You better
bad.
slow
what?
That's
down.
bad.
Pause.
So you gotta be
You
Pause.
need to
like,
slow
right. You gotta
down.
be
Pause.
like, you
That
gotta
didn't
say it
sound
right.
right,
I-
baby.
right. See,
You
that's
need to
not good
slow
mindset.
down.
You gotta be with the right
You,
person. Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
not good
slow
mindset right
down.
there. That
Unless you
don't make no sense.
bisexual.
Right.
He
I'm
said
just
your
showing.
I'm
I
dick
just
gonna
showed you the
smell like
perfect
my
one. I
mouth.
I'm
showed you the
just
other one.
saying
I'm just,
pause
yeah,
with
you see
that.
the
That didn't
difference.
sound right
Okay,
coming
cause you
out
You
of a
see the
man's
bisexual.
difference.
voice. But anyway, go ahead.
You see the difference.
You bisexual, bro.
I think he's
Oh, I
saying
swear
being
to God,
comfortable.
yo, Rain, I said the same. What?
That's what
I'm
he
on
That
said.
shit
silent.
didn't
Like, I'm
sound
not
right.
saying anything. I'm just like
He did. He
provoking the
said your
shit.
dick gonna smell
I
like
just
my
That's what
like
mouth.
he
provoke
said.
it.
I
I
thought
just
that's what
like
he
to
said.
Yeah, he did. He said your dick gonna smell like my mouth.
Exactly. Ew. I
Right.
mean,
You didn't say nothing about the
are
first one.
are are
Yeah,
you
it's
I
like
see.
are
I
you
had a
letting the
whole
squirting.
woman
thing. You about to
squirt,
have
or
cum
you
all over
know what I mean? Are you
your face,
bisexual?
body, your
It's
titties in
okay.
the
You know what I
church.
mean? We
You
don't.
didn't say nothing about
It's
that.
all right if
You
you
did
suck
say
dick.
that.
All right, that's a different mindset. That's two different mindsets.
Oh,
Hey, it's nothing wrong
Okay,
with you sucking
one you
dick.
see didn't like, one you did.
If you
You didn't
suck
say
dick,
nothing
you
about the
suck
church one.
dick.
This
Oh
one
Shit,
you
lick
did.
them
shit!
balls.
Hold up. What did he
Rain.
say? What did he say? Oh my God. Yeah, that's out of turn. You can't squirt with that one. No, you can't squirt.
Shit, I mean, I ain't knocking you. You know, suck that dick, baby. You know what
You
I'm saying?
squirt with that church one though. You like, oh shit. I'm about to go to church.
No, I don't go to church.
Say, look, I know. You didn't say shit about it though. Jesus about to see these titties nutted all over. Daddy said
No, I
so.
ain't finna leave no nut on me either though, 'cause I know what that feel like.
You didn't say nothing about it though. As soon as I said mouth, that's like whatever dick. You like, whoa, what did he say? Wow.
No, I mean when I usually don't reference the shit that don't have nothing to do with me because even when somebody says
It's
something
just
about
an
somebody
example
nutting
for
on
you.
the face,
Just an example.
I'm not really with that.
It's
Like
just
I'd
an
rather
example.
take it down my throat than to, let someone come all in my eye. That shit don't really feel good. You got to
You,
get yourself together. You know, semen in your
Let's
eye. I ain't trying to
go.
have no babies in my
I
eye. You know
do.
what I'm saying?
I told you, Rain.
But
I let
and
my
that's to
husband
each
nut
his
all on
own.
my damn face, all in my mouth.
Yeah,
What? Let's talk about it.
yeah. But see, that's the thing.
just
Like
swallow
it's
it.
Like
it's
those
like
Yeah.
pearl necklaces, that's like a whole nother, like,
What?
we don't want to
Now
go
we go
down
to
yeah,
that.
to
another
each his
level.
We don't
own.
Put
want
the
to go down
pearls
that,
Let them know,
in the
man.
app. You just be like, yo, put this in your butt.
I'm
I'm
teaching
push the
y'all
button.
something. Let's talk
Yep.
about it.
Vibrate.
He kind of amped up over
He
there. This
is, but
conversation.
you know what?
Yeah, get out of
He
my
better go. He
fucking.
better go listen to the replays because it's something that he said.
He
right.
said he liked
What?
men. He
Y'all
said
He
he
wild,
liked
did
man.
say something
men.
about dick.
He did. He liked men. And that's okay.
Right.
He's
It's the way it is
Young, you
now.
like
Yeah,
men?
he do. But
You
it's
do?
okay. Know what I mean?
yeah. It's a good. It's not a
It's
bad
not a
thing.
bad
Man,
thing
what
if
happened with
that's
this
what he want.
conversation,
You know
man?
what I mean?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
Trigger.
I
definitely
really
not
don't
gonna
know
do
what
that. Yeah,
happened
but
with this
yeah,
conversation.
We're not gonna judge
I
each
no,
other.
think
This
we
people
is
don't
are
a
judge
safe
grown.
over here.
space.
We don't. We sure don't. Hey, you like men, you like men.
We
Young,
have something coming.
Lord, no. Yeah, I'm straight.
It's okay if you
I
like
know.
sucking dick. Hey,
What?
I like to suck a dick.
give me. Yeah, I do too. Hey,
I
give
do
me some
too.
pointers on what's
See?
another thing men like when you suck. Because some men don't want you to touch their balls, and
No.
they be kind of sensitive. Do you grip the nuts like you do it hard or soft, like gentle, like you know? I be trying to put them motherfuckers in my mouth at the same time. Um,
Let's go, boo. What?
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Young, what
Put
you
it
be
in
doing with
your
it?
mouth.
Would you?
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Well, what I tell her to do with it, I
Oh, you
say,
on his
just
ass.
be,
Go
do
ahead.
you.
Oh, now he trying to switch it up. Hey, look, low key, I'm
I
gonna tell
don't
you
try.
something though. To tell the
I don't
truth,
try, baby.
I prefer a man like men
I
have their
prefer
different preferences.
a woman.
I prefer a man that would get his balls and stuff waxed because I really don't care for the hair, and the hair usually carries odor as well, no matter how clean. So I like really prefer when men shave, or get it waxed. It like really works. It just got a different, feel to it. When they have that together. Just in case
Like,
men didn't know.
So, how many men shave their hair?
I shave
If she
my
want it
shit
shaved, she'll
every
get it
now and
shaved.
then.
Nah, that ain't what I asked. I'm asking y'all, how many men shave their hair, regardless if you having sex or
Oh
not?
nah, hell nah.
I
Oh,
shave
You
every now and
supposed
then.
to. That shit stinks when
I
you
ain't
don't.
getting no wax.
We ain't say a wax.
Waxing is great.
I mean,
We didn't say
shave it
no
down.
wax.
That's about
I
it.
said
I'm
Shit,
getting no
shave
powder
and
burn.
wax.
shave it down. That's about it.
Shave and wax is totally different.
Shave it
Women
down.
get
That's about
wax.
it.
Men don't get
Hey,
wax.
I
They
shave.
get
Men can get
shaved.
waxed.
I
They can get
shave.
They
waxed
can get
though.
wax, but I'm just
That's a
saying.
wax. I'm a
We said shave.
Ain't nothing
shave,
wrong with
baby.
I
that.
think if they
I just
did
don't
take
think
it
my
off,
shit
I
natural right
think
about
that
I
now.
a
think
men shouldn't
I
have
think
all that hair on their private either, because you sweat as well, just as women does. So if we don't want to smell it either. You know what I
That's
mean? Because
right.
that really stinks.
You
I
don't want
think
to
if
smell
they
what?
did
When
the
men have a
house
lot of
clean,
hair on
Odor.
their
Hairy
penis
balls.
or on their
Hairy
private, that
balls.
stinks. You have to shave that
Why
off
do
as
y'all
well.
keep stating the obvious? It's
He
like,
didn't say
yo, it's
Right,
just
wax.
as
He
right,
nasty
right.
a
said
bitch
So I
wanna be.
mean,
Like, jeez.
because many men ain't just rushing to go get no wax.
that's a
I mean,
fact.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'ma
I'm
just
not
say this:
saying
Yeah.
like,
wax.
Is that what
We're
it's
not
one
I
thing
saying
to
ain't gonna
wax.
say
shave.
I don't think a man should be
that's
getting.
the
I
thing.
mean, I think they should just shave themselves.
I mean, I think if they
Shame,
shave and they gonna have to keep it up because
Exactly.
the hair growth comes back fast and it gets to being prickly on your face, and
I
I ain't
think
trying to
if you
be all
think that
messed up.
much, you don't need to be doing that nasty shit.
Man, you
I
just
don't.
I
you
know
What?
You ain't
You
about
don't have
that
to
it,
life.
make it
it's about
bald,
I'm
but
not
just
hygiene
trim
saying
it
and
back a
why.
You
little.
think
Like
that
start
much,
pulling
hygiene
them
and
you
hairs,
ain't about
tickle
that
my
life.
So
nose while I'm
since
trying to do
men
something.
like single edge or double edge,
What?
She's talking about the
let's talk
Are we
about
razor.
at
it.
the barber shop? Where are we at? What
We
are
were
we
just
talking about?
talking about shaving. She's asking about the razor. Don't act like that's a
Shaving, like
ridiculous question.
as a woman.
Exactly.
So like women, you never went and got like that
Brazilian.
wussy like wax, like
a
Brazilian?
Brazilian,
all the way,
yes,
like Brazil, like
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
What
yes,
about it?
Okay.
What that
all the
got to do
way
with
to the
us?
ass crack. The thing is, it's a
That
difference
ass
in the
crack hurt.
feel. You
But
know, you
I
got to
don't
get
know about
comfortable.
the,
I got
I don't
tattoos and
know
stuff,
about
love. I'm used to the
going
pain.
down there.
If
But
y'all not about that life, just be quiet. Just
Anyway,
next subject.
so
Right.
going
What?
down
I don't know what
anyway.
you're
I was
talking about.
saying, I don't feel like it has to be shaved like bald, but just sometimes y'all just gotta trim it back.
Exactly.
Like it's
Not
starting to
bald,
creep
but
on
Trim
your
that
it
shit
dick.
up.
gotta go.
I gotta push it back to get to all the dick.
Especially when
That's
you
doing
want
too
to, if you
much.
want
Just
your
trim
dick
it back
sucked,
some.
you definitely gotta shave that
Yeah,
shit something.
I
Don't
just I
nobody
just
want
Right.
no
don't
Make
want
it
hair
that
look
on
shit
their
tickling my
pretty.
private.
nose. Like it's
I
too
just,
much.
I just ain't
That's
never
that's
That
how they
shit,
doing
that
y'all.
shit. Let me tell you
Coughing up no
something.
I don't
hair.
need
It's
to
like
see
you
it
don't
now.
want a woman with hair on their cat, because when you eating her, you don't want the pieces of hair in
Yeah,
your
you
mouth. I care what nobody
Some
say.
men might
That
do.
shit happens with a man too. That's
See,
why
some
men
of
need
them
to
men
shave some of
do.
that
They
shit up off
choke
their
on their hair.
penis.
Some men
That's
like that
true.
big
That's
old
true
They'll
That
woosy
choke
is
on
though.
their hair.
true.
Hey,
Yep.
Some
talking
men
about
no.
do
all
A
like
one man
that.
told me
choke.
he don't like bald pussy because they remind him of a little girl, and I was like, oh, that's I never heard
Chill,
that.
chill,
Okay.
chill. All you
That's
gotta do is keep a airplane strip and you fine.
Oh, you still
Yeah.
doing the
The
shrimp?
landing
That's old
strip.
school, boy.
I'm not saying you gotta be all the way
That 80 shit.
bald, but you don't
Just
want to.
be thoughtful of your partner.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Especially
shave
get
it
that shit
off.
if
from
I
the
you
black
want
bottom
that,
wax.
you
part.
better
Yeah.
make it look like you want it. Like, be
Or,
respectful length at least. Jeez.
or,
Your dick
Yeah.
looks bigger when it's bald, though,
or.
so you should just
Yeah.
shave.
Nah.
And
Nah.
don't put it
Looks
next
and
to a
feels
remote
is two different
control.
things.
Don't put it
Right.
next to a remote control because we gonna know something. If you put your
That's talking
dick
about the
next to a
90s here.
remote control,
But that remote could be a
like, oh, my
Roku.
dick is this big, my dick is this big,
I don't
and
know.
you put it
Yeah.
next to the remote control, then you know what I'm
Man.
saying, you gonna know something.
Bro.
Hey, they do need a lesson in taking the dick pics. Because if I see another water bottle,
I
shit,
got a
the
question.
shaving can, like she said, the
Okay.
remote control, all
Exactly,
that made
like,
me think is
don't,
I
you
shouldn't
know,
touch nothing
like,
in your house. That don't tell me
right.
nothing.
Who do it better, man or the rose?
And make sure your socks look a certain way before you start taking them dick pics. Don't be
Yes,
having
You,
pay
on no
attention
you
church
to
say
them
your
socks.
feet.
socks?
Please pay attention to
No,
them feet.
yeah, yeah. Taking no
Let
dick
me
Women
pics with
or,
no
or,
church
or
socks
men?
on.
Toes be throwing
You
up gang
the
signs and
man
you didn't
or the
even
rose?
notice. Like, come
Bro.
on.
Ooh,
I
and
forgot
if you
to
got
get
all them
water from
hidden
the
knuckles on your toes, just edit the picture.
Oh, beating around
The
the neck question.
issue is that females are not bold
Just put
enough
some socks on,
to
y'all.
see the dick before they touch it or do anything with it. If it's not the size you want, just refuse it. You ain't gonna buy something you don't like when you see it.
You
Refuse
ain't
it.
got to tell us that. We grown.
I
Right.
want to
That's
know.
what
I
I'm
want
saying.
to know
Like,
what
don't
was
be
up.
putting a remote
Then or the
control
no
next
go.
to
sucking
it
my dick,
and be
sir.
like, oh, my D is like this, and that should be like limp. And you be like,
So look,
Oh
okay.
no, you can't
any of
suck my
y'all
Ain't
dick.
ever
no
messed with a
different when
man that
y'all
was
be like,
uncircumcised?
I'm gonna lay on my back.
Y'all ever deal with that uncircumcised penis?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah, yeah,
Only
yeah,
if
I
yeah,
did
only
one.
only
yeah.
if he's immaculate about his hygiene. If you one of them niggas who
Yeah.
not pulling your shit back and getting that cheese, because I
And
met some
cleaning it.
uncircumcised men who it's not making no difference. It's still good dick. You know what I'm saying? But if you not being adamant about that,
Watch the ball.
then no sir. You not been to fuck up my
Mm-hmm.
pH with that.
Is not uncircumcised,
Look,
whatever circumcised.
a man got pH balance too now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
them uncircumcised guys, they need an operation.
No, they
No,
don't
that's not
have to.
operation. That's
They
just
just need to
life.
clean
You got
I
themselves.
know you
pH
bad.
balances.
You
She
got
gonna
me and
say they
Keith
need
over
the
here laughing.
operation.
I mean, but a lot of those men, you said their heads stay more sensitive with that foreskin. That's why they keep it. They like it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, that's why you're not supposed to
But I
circumcise.
thought they
Just
had a
like
lot of
in
problems
certain
too.
countries, they
Not
circumcise the women. They circumcise the women,
I'm dead.
and
Yes.
I don't even want to go down that rabbit
Please
hole
don't,
because
Meg. Oh
that
my God.
woman.
I know what you're
Nope.
talking
Can't do
about.
it.
Oh my
Rabbit
God.
hole.
I cannot do an uncircumcised dick.
Mm.
I don't even know what that
Don't
means.
look it up. Don't. You will be
I
it'll
did
But
put
it.
you
I
right out the
thought
mood in this room. Don't
at
do
one
it.
Shade,
time they
shade
said
hair.
men that's not
Shade hair.
circumcised that they have a lot of problems when they get older. Yes,
Sometimes.
with prostate cancer and all of that.
Oh wait,
Hmm.
prostate. Oh,
Yes, so
I
that's
feel
not
like
good as
I feel like
well.
you have a lot of problems if you hold back anything. Like stress makes a lot of problems.
That's
So
true.
maybe less stress is the best stress. I don't know. I'm just talking right now. Young Lord, that's my name. I'm just saying. I don't think less stress for your life, man. YOLO. You only get one. You might wanna live that bitch the right way. I mean the way you want it. I'm just saying. That's just me.
That's
That's
true.
just me though. You might want to live that the way you want it.
Motherfucker.
So let me ask you this: do you take care of yourself at the bottom?
You got
I
to.
take care of myself everywhere, bro.
Okay.
From the bottom up, always.
You brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes. At least you got to at least take time on your teeth. At least two
It ain't
minutes.
just about your teeth. Do you exfoliate your lips?
Yeah,
are you moisturizing that beard? I mean, with
yeah.
actual beard conditioner, not the usual
Cause
stuff.
see, a lot of people don't know that you should brush your lips.
They don't. I got
What?
the little lip
Brush your
exfoliator brush.
tongue.
And a
You
lot of
better
people
brush
probably
your
don't brush their
tongue.
tongue.
Look,
And
You
I'm about
better
to
He
buy the
brush
left
your
old
out there,
stack
tongue.
of
y'all.
Baby
He
Rush
left up
now.
out of here. That means
What?
he was
Look,
not brushing his lips,
look.
Red.
Brain first, everything
You
else.
see them
But
leave?
calm down.
A
Calm
lot of
down,
people
baby.
don't brush their tongue either.
that
He
tongue
Nope.
said, he
shit,
said
yep.
brush your lips.
That's
Yeah, a
why I
lot
be
You
of
paying
people
supposed
they
to
just
attention
brush
brush
when
your
their
men
teeth
lips.
and keep
smile
it
and open
going,
their
not
mouth.
brush
I'm
that
looking
damn
in your mouth
tongue.
because if that tongue white, I'm
Ew,
out of there.
for real.
You're supposed to brush your lips.
Something they have a tongue scraper. But lips? What the fuck is
It
that?
exfoliates.
Jeez.
You're supposed to brush your lips.
You mean
Yep.
exfoliate your lip with the exfoliator?
Jeez.
Yeah, they make a
Toothbrush.
little brush now, like a little
Hmm.
silky
They even
one.
say for ladies like our labias, which are our lips, if you will.
I was talking about the lips on
YOLO.
your face.
And I'm not scrubbing those
Okay.
lips, not like that.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
Rain.
anything else you got to say, babe?
No, that was
Mm-mm.
all for
Trigger say it's
tonight.
fruit.
I remember. I remember that shit that I forgot. I only I got selective memory. Oh,
Yeah, because that
let's
replay gonna be
see.
something, young.
What, Ray? Hey, Ray.
I'm
I'm
about to
about to
buy.
go clip that
You gonna
motherfucker.
clip it?
That shit.
I'm clipping it.
Yeah,
What?
man. My
Make sure y'all
nails
hit the. Oh,
done.
let
Like
me put
my
the Discord up.
manicure.
No, I'm just
I
playing.
look get my hair cut every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You goddamn brush your teeth. Please brush your teeth.
That
I don't know
tongue
about
too.
that brushing your lips. Wear your mask. Stay safe. After that, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, shit,
Get my
you.
dick sucked.
Yep, get my dick sucked, have sex anywhere I
There
want.
you
There
go.
you go.
Amen.
That's it.
Every day's church. Every day's Christmas. Every day's Valentine's Day. Every day's Mother's Day. Every day's Father's Day. All that shit. Let's get.
Right. All
All
right.
right. Well, with that said, I appreciate for everyone coming through tonight, listening to each other's stories. Today was a good topic, erogenous zones besides the pussy. Just
Mm.
make sure you guys haven't, follow
Shave.
the
Make
room,
sure
follow
y'all
everyone.
shave.
Oh, make sure you shave, yes.
Unless you don't want to. Hey.
But with that, everybody
And
have a
brush
good
your teeth
night.
at least 2 minutes. At least 2 minutes a day. Brush your
And
teeth.
brush your lips. It
I don't
keeps them
care
from
how.
being
And be
chapped.
careful of
Yeah.
what you say on the app about sucking dick.
Yeah.
Everybody
What?
have a good